I just realized I think y'all can hear me, but luckily I didn't say anything. I forgot to mute for the beginning of the stream. Anyways, hi, I guess. I haven't even started the stream on Twitch yet. I probably should do that. Yeah, I just started being on Twitch, so let me... The Twitch stream, I started the recording, OBS is lagging. Okay, there we go. So Twitch should be working as well now, I think. Yeah, seems to be. I assume y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me? Is my YouTube stream lagging? Because it looks like it's lagging on my preview. Is it lagging at all? Or no? Alright, well, one moment while I get all my stuff open, because I gotta get all the windows I have open real quick. New window, pull up the Danny content. So that we're gonna be binging, because if you don't know, we're gonna be binging Danny content while we're doing this, because it's kind of repetitive. I'll explain our strategy in a minute, but it's pretty repetitive, and I mean like very repetitive, as in the game basically turns into a clicker game. So yeah, let me pull this stuff up. I think y'all are still seeing the stream starting soon screen, so... Oh geez, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Is it lagging for y'all? No, I'm not going into a Discord call today. I'll just be interacting with chat. Seems like there's huge latency? Interesting. Huh. Well, I don't know what could be causing that, because it seems fine to me, or it should be fine. Yeah, huh. Let me see if I can, like, reduce the bitrate, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. Is there a way I can, like, reduce the bitrate to, like, 4,000, maybe? 4,000? Try that. See if that does anything. Did that do anything? We'll see, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it is lagging on the... Or it's at least somewhat lagging on the screen that I have a preview of, so... Yeah... is Twitch doing okay, by the way? I haven't pulled up Twitch chat yet. I gotta get all my stuff set up. One moment. While I get all of this up and running. I probably should have done this before I started the stream. I just kind of forgot to. So, alright, we're gonna turn on the Danny content. Pause that now. Alright. Okay. So... change this to okay. Yeah, one moment. Sorry. And then get the Twitch chat pulled up. Yeah, apologies. Yep, okay, so Osiris, hello, welcome to the chat. Oh, nice. Osiris, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Pop out chat real quick so I can actually see it on another window. And also, I think I already popped out the YouTube chat, right? Okay. theoretically that should work. Looks like Twitch chat is indeed up. And last thing we gotta do is just open up the Danny content. Not the Danny. Open up Milkman Karlson. That's what we gotta do. Milkman Karlson. Here we go. Yo, Zerb from the YouTube chat. What's going on? I'm trying to get my stuff set up right now. I forgot to do this before the stream started. I haven't streamed very much before. Hopefully I'll get used to it throughout this time working on this. By the way, I assume y'all can hear the music, right? Although I guess it's playing two musics now. Kinda. I don't even know. I don't know. That should be good. Yo, Shady. I'm assuming Shady is cool as the same person as on the YouTube chat, I think, because I know Shady is cool has a similar profile picture to that person. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same though. This is not extinction. Yeah, I'll get to that eventually, I swear. Yeah. Alright. So, I'll go ahead and explain this again, as I do multiple times throughout the streams. So basically, this is like a, so if you don't know, in Milkman Karlson, which I have $10,000 in right now, we got that over the past 2 streams. There's the best hat item is the Gucci banana for $500,000, which, you know, I don't think Danny ever expected people to actually get this, which is why I think it's funny for me to do this. So, oh yo Nino, so by the way, quick reminder that if you are interested in the content, you might want to follow on Twitch. I guess I don't know. I'm bad at advertising. Anyways, though, our goal is to get $500,000 over the course of like probably a lot of streams. So yeah. Peak Danny brain rot. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if let me know if there's any problem with the stream or anything like that. Anyways, I should explain my strategy. Yeah, I know you're Nino from YouTube. I know. I was just saying, y'all might as well follow me on Twitch since you're subscribed on YouTube, right? I don't know. I know like all of my viewers right now are from YouTube, so. Anyways, so my strategy, right? Rather than going in the arena and just manually shooting these people, right? Because, like, if I was just going around shooting these guys, like, over and over and over for, like, and getting, like, $3 every minute, maybe, that would not, exactly be good. Apart from the latency, no problem. That's weird. I don't know why the latency is so bad. Whatever. So rather than doing that, I figured out that if you go into this level, or there's a few levels where you can do this, but we'll do this one. If you press the restart button, then you get $1 because, as you can see, you spawn right on top of a pistol, which gives you $1. So it's basically just a clicker game. I mapped my right mouse button to the pause button because that is a legitimate thing you can do, because when you first launch the game, there's like a menu to select input devices, and I'm able to set the right mouse button. So yeah, I'm basically just alternating between right and left mouse button, and this is mostly just going to be me interacting with chat and reacting to some of these videos up here. Let me see, where did we leave off? We left off in the middle of this video, I think. Finally, Karlson clicker? Yeah. I'm sure somebody's made a Karlson clicker at some point, I'm sure.
Which is not really supposed to happen, so
I'm sure somebody's done that. Probably. Um Oh, also, I have a cool thing I like to do, at least in the Twitch chat, although you can probably answer on YouTube too, I guess, is I pin a new message every hour where I just ask a random question. So, question of the hour. What should the question be? Hack, please. I don't know what you mean by hack, John Doe. I don't know how you pronounce that name. I think I know how you pronounce. I don't know. Is it Dow? I think it's Doe, right? I don't know. Question of the hour. What should I make the question of the hour? If somebody else has a question of the hour for me, then I'll ping you a message. It's somebody from the YouTube chat. um, question of the hour. Let's see. Um, how much money do we do this stream? I don't know. We'll just see how long I'm able to go. I think I have to go do something like in an hour or an hour and a half. I don't remember when, but then I'll probably come back afterwards, and it won't take me that long. I don't think. Maybe like 15 to 20 minutes, honestly. Um, bro is trying to hack you. Yeah, I guess so. So, question of the hour: which is better, milk or chocolate milk? I spelled chocolate wrong. Chocolate milk. I guess I shouldn't say which is better. Which tastes better, in your opinion? Alright, go and pin that. Alright, cool. Alright, so I guess we'll get started then. Chocolate milk all the way? Yeah. Personally, I like chocolate milk better. Yeah.
So we kind of need
So
to
I
fix
guess we'll
that
we'll start
before
binging the Danny content again. Let me turn down my volume to where it was last time. Yep. Chocolate milk be busting?
the
Yeah.
dialogue system. Okay, so I've done the groundwork for the NPCs now, and you can see that I
Butter?
killed the poor old man. He's just
I don't
trying
know
to
what
survive.
John Doe from the
Help him.
YouTube chat
But
is
before I
talking
can fix
about,
the
but
dialogue
whatever.
system, I have to fix the weapons because currently the shield isn't
Let me
working
know if all
properly.
the volumes
So
are alright, by the way.
weapons
Is like my voice too loud
spent
compared to the
circa some
Danny
time now
content
trying
playing
to
in the
fix this
background?
problem, and I finally solved
Or
it. It
is
has
it
to do with
about
the
right?
dialogue system.
Or does like the
So
Danny
this is
content take up too
which
much
kind of
loudness? Like,
messed
can you
up
not hear
the
me?
weapons just how
Or
you normally use them.
I think I have it as the
It's like
same
a
settings as last time
unit
roughly, but I think I
unit
accidentally
which
changed
deals
the
with
volume a
glowing
bit for
black
one of my things, and then I had to
effects. This is
readjust
going to
it,
be it for
so
today.
it may be
Tomorrow I'll
slightly
probably
different.
start working on
I don't know.
dialogue system and also a really cool idea I got from a viewer. It's Thursday and it's time to work on the dialogue system. Now, I don't really have any idea how to make a dialogue system, so we're just gonna jump right into it and hopefully it won't be too bad. I ran into some issues on the way, as usual, and don't ask why I'm speaking to a shopping cart. But eventually I got it working with some juicy sound effects. But before we go any further with the dialogue system, I want to implement this idea from a viewer who suggested that the trolls should sometimes pop out of the bridges, which I thought was a really cool idea, so I'm just gonna get to work right ahead. Okay, so here's the basic idea. You're gonna walk across the bridge, and there's gonna be a small chance that a troll spawns, and
Ah,
if he
jeez.
spawns, there's going
Okay,
to be an
I'm
effect with
banning this
pushing him up
person.
and also ripping apart the bridge,
How do you
and
pronounce
then
that
he will
name?
smack you up. So
I gotta
let's get to the
copy the
idea and
name
let's
because
get to work.
I can't
And here's what it looks
pronounce
like
it
so
for
far.
the ban
It's not
command.
perfect. It looks not
Jesus.
very nice at all, but the idea is there, and you can kind of see where I'm going with this. So tomorrow I'll implement
Alright.
all the effects and the particle effects and everything that makes it
Ban
look good.
Kusogo, reason Kuso, whatever. Osiris, by the way, do you want me to make you mod? Cause
It's a
I think
beautiful Friday,
are
and
you
we're gonna
not
make a
mod on the
stream of
YouTube
bridges
chat
today. So
either? I know
this
you're
is what
mod
you're
on my
gonna have to do:
Discord
just
server. Do
draw
you
a
want to be
few
mod
lines
on
through
both
the
of them?
bridge
Both
individually,
the
go into the
chat,
game and give them
YouTube chat
triggers, and
and Twitch
spawn when
chat?
a troll goes through the bridge. Because
Since you're
whenever
already
you
mod on my
follow parts, you
Discord, I
need to
think.
spawn in something and replace it so it doesn't look out of place. After this, I made a rock particle effect. I'm super happy with how this one turned out, and I think it looks great. I also added the old smoke and shockwave effect, which I already had, and did some more
Guess I'll
scripting.
keep going
And
while I
as
wait
you
for
can
him to
see so far,
respond.
I'm very, very happy with
Sure?
how this turned
Okay.
out, and I'm really glad I
I'll
got
go ahead
this
and make
great
you mod
suggestion
then.
because it looks really fun, and it is very fun to play when suddenly a troll jumps out of the bridge and you're just thrown
Add as a
away.
moderator.
I did a little tweaking and
Standard
caused a final
moderator.
result, so you're now pushed back by the shockwave.
And I
There's
guess we'll
also a bit
do
of a heavy camera shake going on, and all around it looks really good. But for now, I'm gonna go
this.
ahead and fix the weapons because they're acting kind of strange, and sometimes you can
Okay,
almost
there we go.
one-shot trolls
This
with
should
a
work.
dagger, which is not really how it's supposed to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix
So
this,
you should be
and
mod
let's
now
get
on both
into
of
it.
them, I think. If you
Alright
send a
guys,
message, you
it's
should
working
see
much
your
better
name
now.
be
I've
special
made the
with
weapons
something next
actually
to it.
feel
Or I
a
think
bit
on
more
YouTube it'll
damaging,
appear
and
as
also
blue.
feels way more solid now because sometimes it didn't deal
The
damage, but
problem is that
I
choosing
actually
chocolate milk
managed.
doesn't lose anything. Depart chocolate milk wins. But if you choose one, you would obviously choose unchocolated milk since it's used in baking cheese, yogurts, coffee, and more. That's an interesting way to look at it. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all can keep answering the question of the hour if you want,
With
I
that being
guess.
said,
Whoever
that's gonna have to
joins
wait a bit for tonight,
later, which
and
probably
I'm
won't
gonna
be
chill
that
out
many people.
tomorrow.
Yo, what will the Gucci banana strat be? Basically, every time I restart the this level, I pick up a pistol because I'm spawning right on top of a pistol, so it basically just becomes a clicker game. That's the strat, basically. Baking
It's
cheese. Yeah,
Saturday,
did you
and
spell
I'm
those
ready to
wrong, I
jump
guess?
into
That's
some
funny.
game development. Now, the first thing I want to do today is make a little change to the troll because I've had a lot of complaints about the troll being a bit overpowered because
Baking
once
cheese.
you
Oh,
cast
okay,
it,
the
it doesn't
comma,
count
right.
until the
Commas
next round,
matter,
which
guys.
I kind of agree it's
Commas
a bit
matter,
too slow. So
everyone.
basically,
Well,
I've
what's
made it
that
so
one
that if
classic
you do
joke? Like,
50 damage or
like,
something like that to the
what
troll,
is it?
then he's going to let you
Uh,
live. I've also done some
time
other
to
small tweaks
eat,
to the troll
comma,
because I don't want to
grandma
put too
versus
much on
time
him,
to eat,
and he does
grandma,
take a
right?
bonus to
That
charge.
classic
So
joke.
I've made him a bit
Commas
heavier.
really do
You can't
matter,
really see that in
right?
this clip because I did it after this clip. But yeah, I made him more heavy, and also I made it so it doesn't jump as high when using his club. So I've listened to your feedback. I hear you boys, and
Extinction stream
for
win?
all of your suggestions,
Maybe,
it's still
maybe
going
one
well.
day.
I've
I
also
don't
worked a
know.
bit more on the dialogue system. So,
I don't
for
know.
example, you can spawn items after the dialogue is finished.
Right
So
now, I want to
you
do
can
this
jump
as much as
straight into the
possible
wall, and
just
then it
because
gives you a chest
it's
with
gonna
a
take a while, and I want to get it done by the end of the
other than that,
summer,
I'm just
hopefully.
working on making the
So,
ground look a bit better now because it looked kind of childish. I don't know, just a bit weird. So I'm just making it more simple, and I want to make it so the grass kind of moves with the player because I think that's going to make everything look so much better because it looks very static at the moment. So we kind of need some wind on the grass and also make the grass move when the player runs over it. So I definitely need to look into some shaders on how to do that. But first, I just want to make some different ground pieces because I got a good suggestion that I really,
I
really
just realized
don't like
I
in
meant
some
to
places, but I
post
should
this
make the
link,
map
the
a bit
link to
more
my
pretty in height.
channel on this. Oh,
So
I
for
didn't
today's
even
first
send the
video,
message
I'm
on my
simply
Discord
gonna
server.
try and
Lol.
stitch them together and make a randomly generated map. But that's gonna have to wait for next week because now I'm pretty tired and I'm probably gonna go chill out for the night and then continue on tomorrow.
Yeah, and we also posted
It's Sunday
here.
today, and as usual, I'll be editing together this week's devlog episode. And I probably will have to chill out a bit because it's been a very hectic couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Absolutely crazy. 2 weeks
I'm
ago,
gonna
I
mute
was
the
at 100
conversation
subscribers
for
on
a bit,
YouTube and a total of like
Zerbnart,
1,000 views.
but I will
Now, two
respond
weeks
to it
later,
later.
almost
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do
125,000
an
subscribers by the time this
extinction
video is up. And we
stream,
have over
but
100,000
I don't
views on
know.
YouTube, which is like it's so crazy.
I don't know
I
if
can't
I'll do
believe
it
it.
right now.
You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm forever grateful, and it's been so crazy. And I'm looking forward to making more videos and more interaction with you guys. And I try to reply to
Uh,
every single comment, which
Mute
can be kind of hard
for
sometimes, but I do my best.
mute for
And
three
I just
hours.
want to let you know that I
Okay,
really,
hold on.
really
Mute
appreciate all the feedback.
for three
It's been
hours.
absolutely crazy. So thank
Also,
you so very
mute
much from the
this
bottom of
for
my
three
heart.
hours because I originally
I hope you
muted it
enjoyed
for
this
like
video,
24
and
for
I'll
some
catch you
reason.
next week.
Uh, okay, apparently this stream will
Hi,
probably
welcome
last a
back to
bit
another
longer than
devlog
I originally
episode.
planned because
This week we're
apparently the thing
starting
I
off by
needed to do
getting
in
a
the
randomly
middle
generated
of the two
And
streams
in
I was
order to do
planning
that, it's
isn't
also
happening.
important
Like I
because
don't need to do it.
internally
So
there are very
uh,
few, and I want to make
yeah, I'll
them
just keep doing this
diversified
for
in
a while,
height
I
and
guess.
also
Yeah.
in length. So that's
It
what
was
I'm
only
trying
gonna
to
take
achieve
like
today.
15 to 20 minutes
I did
anyways,
show
that
this off a
thing.
bit last week, but I've been
I
working
was
on
just
making the
gonna
grass look
pick
a
up
bit
my
better
dog
because
from the
previously it
place
was
that
kind
she
of rough
was
moving,
getting
so I'm
like
pretty happy with how it looks now.
dog
I also want to
makeover or
test out
whatever
the
you
grass so
call it.
that whenever the player walks over the grass, then you can see the grass moving. But it's a bit of a struggle because I don't know much about shaders yet. So
Also,
this
thank
is the
you,
time to try and
Shady is
figure out
cool
that.
for
But
the follow.
luckily
I
for me,
forgot
our
to
boy
mention that.
Bracky's just uploaded a video on making grass move, so I'm gonna have to check that one out. Okay, so I've
My
implemented
dog
some of the
was
pieces now
groomed,
into
but I
the
didn't want to
Karlson
say that word
developer
because I was
script
afraid
and
YouTube
putting
was
it all
gonna take me
together,
down
and you
thinking
can
it
see the
was a
randomly
human.
generated map here. And it seems to work fine, and it doesn't work fine at all. I quickly fixed that issue, and everything seems to be working fine now. So here you can see me
Yeah.
generating a map consisting of 10 map pieces. So that's like a super basic randomly generated map. The script isn't very complicated at all, but I do want to improve it and make it a bit more fancy after a
Ooh,
while.
3 viewers. That's
Random
crazy.
fruits appearing, the apples, mushrooms, random sellers, I guess, just selling you weapons, and just other random things like
YouTube
NPCs
is
that you
coming
can
for
see
you.
here.
Maybe.
This
You
will be
never
the core
know.
on the map
You
generation.
should
I
follow
also
me
want
on
to
Twitch
improve
as
a
well.
bit
You
more
can
on
if
the
you
game
want.
mechanics. But that's really going to be all I have time for today, and I'll keep working on it tomorrow.
Yo, thanks for the follow, Nino. Nino, is it Nino? Nino?
It's Tuesday, and
Nima.
today I want to
It says
continue working on the
Nimano
map generation and also
on
add
your
some new weapons
Twitch,
because
so
you
I
guys
have
have
no
suggested a
clue.
lot of weapons for me to add, so I'm gonna try and hopefully implement some of them today if I have time. So I've implemented two of the old pieces now, so it's a trap and also like a rope. Not too big of a fan of the rope, so I might just have to cut that one out. But the trap piece is very fun and I like that one. And if you guys have any suggestions for other pieces I should add, then make sure to put them in the comment section. Also, as I mentioned yesterday, I want to make it so we can spawn random items across the map, and the way I want to do this is using ray casting. And you can see an example of that here in the clip. So basically, I just spawn random rays shooting down at the ground, and then I
Nino?
also
Got
spawn
it, got
random
it.
props
I'll try to
from
remember
those
that.
rays. So
The
for
problem is
example,
I've been learning
for
Spanish recently, and one of the
Molotov
word
rays,
in my Spanish
and
class for school,
I don't
and
know.
one of the words is Nino, and that's like a really common word.
Okay, to
So
just
it,
get started,
not
I
really
implemented
common,
this, and
but
I
it's like
forgot
one of
that
the
I need to
first
set
words
up the
we
comment
learn.
section on
So it's
purpose, but
confusing.
there's literally
For
kindergarten
some
age for
reason,
it.
to me,
So
it's
I'm gonna
confusing
add a
because
rope.
there's no
First
English
off,
word
I
like that,
need
and I've
a
never heard
wedge,
somebody with a
but
name
to
like
do
that.
this would be kind of
So my
hard.
brain just
And
thinks
to
it's
put this on
Nino
here,
for some
I
reason.
just
I
need
don't
to
know.
click this in Photoshop and put it into the
But
editor,
it's
and I
it's
have some
not
text
it's
that I need
not
to
the
edit,
N with the
and then
little
you can
tilde
start
on
the
the
game.
top
Now,
though. So
I don't really know how to use the maze,
random
but it's
generator
just fun, I guess.
codes
I'm
does
not sure
not
if
and
any
will
of you
not
have made
ever
them, so
exist,
it's
and
really
this is
fun
a
to just
very
go and make
true and
sure that
accurate
one
fact from
trap
Shady School,
works right. So
also
it
referred
shouldn't
to
really
as
do that
Zerb or
heavy, I don't think.
Zerbar
Maybe it should, I don't know. Next up
Zerbnart.
is a flail.
Okay.
You can see the flail
I mean,
here in
yeah, I mean,
Photoshop,
to be
and in the
fair,
game
whoever
it
is
doesn't work
actually
very well
watching this
because
stream, you're
there's
actually a
glitch joints
Boltzmann
and
brain, just so
sometimes
you
things
know.
mess up when you have
Uh,
really small items with
probably
very
people
low
don't
weight.
even know what
So
that
I'm not
means.
really sure how I'm gonna solve this problem, but I think I'll figure out a solution at some point.
Yeah, I'm not real. Nothing is
So
real
I'm gonna
except
go
for
eat snacks,
your
and I'll be back
dreams.
tomorrow.
You're dreaming everything. That's what it is.
It is Wednesday, my dudes, and we're starting off the day by adding a
You don't think you've
two-handed
ever
sword,
seen
and no
Nino
one has really
in a
suggested it, but I really want
non-insulting
to
or
make
serious
a
manner?
two-handed
Well,
sword
that's what
because
they taught
I think
us
it'd be
in
pretty cool.
school, so I
So
have
yeah,
no
I'll say
idea.
hello afterwards. So here you can see the two-handed sword. It's very fun to use. Might be a bit overpowered because you can
I don't
sometimes
know.
hit people with the sword,
Maybe they're
but
being
it's a
rude. I
two-handed
don't
sword,
know.
so it's kind of balanced, but not really. But it's so much fun to use. I'm probably not even gonna
Although
mention
it
it in
does
this
mean
video
young
because
kid, I
you
think,
guys
so
would,
that
I
would
think,
make
kind of
sense
ruin
as
the
an insult, I
graphics. But I've
suppose.
fixed that now. Okay, it's finally time to make the bow. Now, before I get into it, I have to do some programming because I've only made scripts that work with melee weapons. I haven't actually set them up for ranged weapons yet, so once I set that up, it's going to be really easy to implement.
Bro, imagine one of
So
these
that's what I'll be
streams
working
Danny
on
just
first.
uploads in the
Okay,
middle
so
of it.
here
That'd
you
be
can see the
funny.
final result. I did run into a couple of
That'd be
problems at
funny.
first, but I eventually figured it out, and you
He
can just
normally
shoot arrows
upload
with the bow, and
supposedly
it's
he
pretty
normally
nice.
uploads
It's
on
pretty fun.
Fridays, although
I'm
I
not really
doubt
sure
that
if the bow
matters
mods I need
anymore,
to make it so
but
you can charge it up,
yeah.
but I also need to make it so you can
So it'd
see
probably
where you're
most like
aiming
it,
because
out of
currently
any day
you
it
don't know where
won't
your
be more
arrows are
likely to
going.
be a
So
Friday,
there we go. You can
apparently.
aim properly. You can kind of see where your arrows are going. It's kind of bad. It's not going to be like this when it's finished. I'm probably going to make like a little arrow that shows you where you're
The
aiming,
magic of
just to like learn
RGC, I don't know
how
what you mean
much
by
you can
that.
target.
Oh
But
god,
for
that
now, I'm
voice
just gonna
crack,
make it like
jeez.
this because it's easy to use, and I'm essentially just
You're
using
pretty sure
dialogue
that
here to put this
that in
together,
some
and you seem
dialects
to
is
get the
used,
job
but
done.
in mine we
Anyway,
use
that's gonna
another
be
word.
it for today. I'm
Interesting.
gonna go to bed now, and I'll be back
Interesting.
tomorrow. It's Thursday today, and I have a really cool suggestion I want to work on. But before we get into that, I want to just finish up the bow and arrow to make it look as good as possible
You
before
will
I
summon
decide to work on
Danny?
something else.
Maybe, maybe. You
Essentially,
never know.
all you
Maybe
need
he'll
is I have
upload
a
like in
program
10
behind the
seconds from
arrow, and
now.
I've
Who
also changed the
knows?
aiming a bit, so it's a bit easier to aim, and it looks much better now. But I need to fix some things still. Obviously, the indicator showing where the arrow is going is terrible, and it's not gonna be like that when I'm done. But for now, I'm just gonna have it in the game, and then I'll fix that later. Okay, so now for the really cool
Yeah,
suggestion.
that would
The
have been
reason I like this
funny.
suggestion so much is because it's kind of boring if the enemies just kind of appear from the edges of the screen. So instead of that, they're gonna pop out of bushes, which I think is really, really cool. So I'm just gonna get right to it. First off, we need some bushes that the thieves can actually jump out of, so I threw together some quick bushes in Photoshop. Then I made a quick little script that actually makes the thief jump out of the bush, but this is all kind of boring and I want to take it a bit further. So I'm going to make a script that makes it so there are several bushes and there is a small chance that you alert one of the bushes, and if you do, then that thief is going to alert all the other thieves and they're all going to spawn at once. And here is the result of that. I guess you could call that an ambush. Get it? Because it's a bush, ambush. Anyway, I'm really happy with how that turned out, and then when I do the random map generation properly, I'll make it so that if one thief bush spawns, then there will be a high chance for other thief bushes spawning in close proximity.
Is
I
this
also quickly
fun?
fixed the dialogue
I mean,
because
I
I
don't
had a
know.
lot of
It's
people
just
asking
kind
me
of,
about why it was just a black bar on top.
it's
Obviously, it
kind
doesn't
of
look like that,
whatever.
and it's
I'm
not
not
gonna
really
look like this
bored right
either,
now
but
because
I
I'm
still
paying
haven't
attention
really
to the
gotten
Danny
into
content and I'm also
really
talking to
working on the
you,
dialogue. So
to
when I get to
y'all.
that, I will fix the dialogue system and make
Am
it
I
look better.
enjoying myself?
But
I
that's what's
mean,
going to be
I'm not
happening
really
today. I'm gonna
not
get to bed
enjoying
now, and
myself.
I'm gonna go hit the
I think I'm
sun.
enjoying myself a little bit. Try to stay positive, right? Because I got a long
It's
way to
Friday
go for
today,
this
and the
stuff.
first thing I want to do is implement some sort of system that tells the NPCs to jump. Because currently,
All
when you're
right,
running on steep slopes
at
and
one
you don't know
o'clock
where the
for
bush
me,
is
so in
going,
about
you just
10
gotta walk into
minutes
them. So I need
for
to figure
wherever
out
you
where
guys
that
are.
bush is.
Yeah, in
So
about
what I came
one,
up with is
in like
I
10
put
minutes, I'm gonna
indicators
check how
on
much money
specific
I have.
parts where I want the
You
NPCs to
actually
jump,
sent
and
that
if the
message right as
NPCs
I was
ever
saying
hit
that,
these
Shady. That's
triggers, they
funny.
will instantly jump. So it seems to work fine, and they can jump over traps and bridges, and pretty much anywhere I put these
Lol.
triggers. And now, for the second most requested feature, I present to you. Can we get a drum roll, please?
Is this the max volume? Yeah, it is.
Helmet class
You're gonna,
physics. Hey,
what are
we
you
spent
gonna,
an hour getting this right.
will you snow create?
Why?
Alright.
I don't know, but
You
it
leaving
looks pretty
then?
cool,
Alright,
so
see
it's
ya.
whatever. But now it's time for lunch, and after that, I will implement a new enemy.
Can't wait for RGC to start losing
The
his
enemy we're
marbles.
making
I
is
don't
a
know. I
goblin,
might.
because we're in the woods,
Now you'll
and I
say,
figured
alright,
a
awesome.
goblin would fit the theme.
Feel free to
So
lurk.
first
It
off,
always
obviously, I
is
got
good to give
the
me some
character in the illustrator and put into shape. So I kind of went for
juice, I guess you
like a
could
slim
call.
character, kind of long and thin
Just in the
arms,
background,
and
yeah.
kind of short
Yep,
legs and a squashed
it's
head.
fine.
So I'm pretty happy with how the character itself turned out. Then I had to put him
Alright,
together
see
in
ya,
the editor,
Nino.
and now what I
I
have to
said it
do
right
is
that time, I
design
just
some clothes
stuttered.
for him because he
Algorithm
supposedly is
juice,
unique. So
yes.
I'm gonna give him a belt and also some
I
bracelets
think
and
Twitch
gloves.
has like sort of an
This is
algorithm,
what the
right? Or am I
armor suit
just
looks like.
wrong? Does it not have a
They will
recommended
spawn with a
section?
random item on their head, which is either a bucket or some sort of pot. That I don't really know what it is. It's just a metal thing. And yeah, they're really fast, but they don't have a lot of HP. But if you get caught by a lot of them, then you're pretty screwed because they will mess you up really
Algorithm
quick.
juice,
But
yes.
that's going to be it for
You actually
today. I'm
spelled it
pretty tired now, so I'll go hit the sack and
algorithm
get up
juice
tomorrow
in
and
that
continue
message,
working.
but yes.
It's Saturday today, and the first thing I want to work on is fixing the blood a bit, because I've had a lot of feedback about the blood looking a bit weird, and I agree. So here you can see the new blood. It's a bit shorter, not so long, and it looks less cartoonish, and in my opinion, it looks much better. The
Algorithm.
second thing I want
Promote
to work
hot
on
tub
is to fix
content.
your blood
Promote
area
creators
viewer
feeding them
so
money.
that
Nothing
make it so
else.
there's more
That
feedback
makes
when you take
sense.
damage in the form of a white flash on your character. And he's
Got
completely
that
right.
juiced
As
in
you can
my
see the
system.
result here, it
Nice.
looks much better, and you can actually tell when you're taking damage or when you're damaging enemies. So I'm really happy with this suggestion, and it looks much better. But now I'm gonna start working on setting up my Patreon page, doing all the art and all that stuff, and also something super secret coming next week on Thursday. So
We're gonna go
don't
eat
hold off
some
that video
dinner.
because
BRB.
it's
Chat.
going to be hype. And then
Chat.
hopefully a video on
I don't
Friday
know what
too,
that word
and
is.
then
Alright, see ya, Shady.
also a devlog on Sunday. It's finally Sunday, and I'll be spending the day editing together this video. Also, don't comment about magic, okay? I'll add it like probably next week or in 2 weeks. So yeah, if
Geometry
you guys need
Dash.
more
Yes.
suggestions about magic videos,
Geometry
I've had quite a
Dash.
few. And then when I'm done with the video, I'll spend the rest of the day working on setting up the Patreon page, and hopefully getting it ready to sometime next week, I guess. And I should also probably make like a 10K
It kind of
special
does sound like I'm
that's my
playing a
main
Geometry
priority, to
Dash
get the
level
10
though, because
subs up,
I'm
and then
clicking so
I'll try
much.
and fit a 10K special in on Friday next week. That's the plan anyway, but it's
Like
probably
a
going to take
spam
about 2 weeks
challenge
to
or
get a 10K
something.
special at this rate. So yeah, but you guys are absolutely insane.
Your
Massive
voice
shout
is
out to
much
everyone
louder
who
than the
supports
Danny
me
video.
and watch
Hold
my
on. Yeah,
videos,
let me turn up the
likes and
volume of the
whatever. It's
Danny
crazy
video.
that we're
Is
already
that a
at
bit better?
17 or 18K subscribers.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely insane. So thank you
Yeah,
for
let me
supporting
know
my
if
heart.
one of them is
You are
too loud or
crazy.
too quiet.
But that's going to be it for this week. I hope you guys
Because,
enjoyed
like,
this
I
video,
don't want
and I
to
will
be,
catch you in
like,
the
the
next one.
same volume as the Danny video, because I want you to be able to hear me over it. But at the same time, I don't want it to be too much of a difference, right? So, I don't know. Oh, looks like we're about to see the trailer. Nice. Oh god, it's lagging. Okay, never mind. Crazy. Wow, no way, showing absolutely none of the gameplay. No way, Danny face reveal? Let's go. He was square back then, right?
Hi,
Square.
welcome to my 10K special. I didn't really expect
Wow,
to
I'm
hit this
so
so
excited,
soon,
yeah.
but apparently we hit, I think we grew with 17,000 subscribers in 30 days. So absolutely crazy. 30 days ago I had 300 subscribers, so I couldn't really see this coming, and I promised someone I would do a face reveal for 10K subscribers, so here we are. I'm totally not ready for
Look
this.
at these
My
stickmen
setup
kill
is
each
not
other.
all 10 boxes
Yeah.
stacked on top of each other. I'm using the window as lighting because I'm too poor to buy proper lighting. Actually, let me show you guys the setup. It's pretty bad. So let's see. Here we have the box that my camera stands on. Another box, a notepad so that it will stand correctly, and then supporting that with my Samsung Galaxy case box thing, and then some other boxes, and Nintendo Pro box, and a pillow. So, yeah, that's the setup I have. But I'll try and make do
Love the
with
big
what I have.
boxes,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's why the lightings and everything might look a bit bad, because I'm totally not prepared for this at all. So yeah, why am I making this video? Well, first off, as I mentioned, I promised a face reveal for 10K, so here we are. Also, I just launched my Patreon. You can check out the link in the description down below, or in the comment section probably. I also want to mention that you don't have to support me on Patreon at all. Like, you don't have to. It's more than enough that you're watching my videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever. But if you do want to support me on Patreon, the reason I made it is because, as you guys might or might not know, I study at university. I'm doing this YouTube and game development thing, and I also work a part-time job, and so I have to work that job to get some sort of income so I can pay my expenses. And if I can get enough support on Patreon, I might be able to quit my job and put way more time into actually developing the game and just doing this YouTube thing. But I'll talk a bit more about that later. First off, I want to answer some very commonly asked questions. So first off, why do you use Windows 98?
Thoughts on the Windows recall? I have no idea what that is, honestly.
Yes. Another common question is when will the game be released? Where will it be released? Is it going to be free? Yeah, so no, it's not going to be free. It's probably going to be around $5 to $10, probably $5, but I haven't quite decided yet. And it's going to release on Steam, but I can't say exactly when that is going to be because it's really hard to tell with game development.
Turns out it would be never.
How far I'll be in like a year's time, but hopefully I want to launch the game next year sometime, but I really can't promise anything because it's very hard.
Glad he didn't promise anything, because he would have ended up in the same situation as Jonas Tyroller with his game. Another game dev YouTuber, if you're not familiar with him, he like promised it like 2020 and it ended up coming out in like 2022. That was funny.
Like an open beta test for everyone, and also if possible, I would love to do a closed
I'm gonna release on Steam. Yeah, it's gonna release on Steam. Yeah.
Or more, because I don't want to like over flood it.
Yeah.
The reason I am not sure if I can do a closed beta is because of legal reasons. I'm not gonna get into that now, but there are.
You're not able. Wait. You're not able to do a closed beta because of legal reasons? What? I didn't. Is that a thing that I'm not aware of? Like, should I not have people beta testing my game or games? That's weird. Whatever. It's probably fine.
So I'll look into it and hopefully.
That might be before Steam added the feature of betas that you can test on Steam.
I also have a lot of people asking me, how did I get into programming? How did I learn Unity? And all that stuff. So essentially, I just read some books. I started programming 1.5 years ago. Read an introduction book to Java, and then I just read a more.
And you're gonna make a little side project real quick.
I started programming myself, and I think the most important thing when you're trying to learn a programming language or pretty much anything is you have to practice. You have to put in the work every single day, because
yeah.
the best way to learn is by doing things.
You're gonna do a little side project. I get the joke.
You're not really going to learn much. You have to try and write something yourself.
You're concerned? Check if there's a problem. Concerned with the beta testing? No, it's probably fine. It's probably fine.
Just try to make something. Whenever I hit the roadblock, I would just Google it. I'll just find a tutorial by Brackius, or
because there's tons of developers that do beta testing. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, there's no way that that's like a thing. If it was a thing before, it's not anymore. It might have been a thing in the past when he recorded this, but it's probably not now. I guess if it did exist at all, he might have been mistaken. I don't know.
Hopefully, clear up some of those. And now I want to talk a bit about the Patreon. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I just launched my Patreon. Also yesterday, I dropped a name reveal thing, which you can. I don't know how to do this, but
that wasn't a trailer. It was the name of the game reveal, I guess. That's
a lot of people asked what the name of the game was.
The new AI in Windows takes screenshots every 5 seconds and stores it on your device. What the fuck? I don't think that's a thing. There's no way that's a thing. That's gotta be like rumor, clickbait. I honestly don't care anyways. Like, every company is collecting my data. It doesn't matter that much.
Again, as I mentioned, so I can hopefully someday quit my part-time job and put way more time into doing YouTube and game development, because that's what I really enjoy doing, and I would love to be able to produce more videos for you guys because it's so much fun for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So that's why I've set up a Patreon.
It is? Dang, that's crazy.
Some of them have some really cool rewards, so you can get some cool roles on Discord. You can have your name in my devlogs, in the credits of the game. And also one really cool thing I put in that doesn't really require a high tier is, I think it requires tier 3 3 maybe, or 2, I don't know. So basically, I'm gonna have like a traveling merchant that's gonna sell weapons and items and stuff in the game, and he's gonna spawn randomly, and he's gonna have a random name from a pool of names from everyone who donated $5 or more. So essentially, you can have the chance to have your name in game, which I think is a really cool feature. But you can see all of the Patreon rewards on my Patreon page. Probably just in the description or in the comment section, because I don't really know how to put them on the screen. I'm very new to this YouTube thing, so bear with me. But yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to do here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go drink my milk now. So yeah, see ya.
I think that's the second ever milk reference, maybe? I think that's the second ever milk reference, because the first one was just him briefly mentioning milk. So, second milk reference ever. Drink your milk. Third milk reference. Crazy.
Hi, and welcome back to another devlog episode. Today is Feedback Monday. We probably should have called it Feedback Friday or Suggestion Saturday, but I'm too dumb to do that, so we're going with Feedback Friday instead. And I want to start with some suggestions. So the first one comes from John, and he said that the bushes should probably be a bit more alive when the thieves jump out of them, and I totally agree. So I added a little leaf effect, so it looks like, you know, things just look a bit better. I also want to make it so that the bush itself moves, but I still have to learn a bit more about shaders before I really get into that. But once I learn that, I can make the grass and the bushes move whenever players
We have to
get close
start
the
a
bush, so it makes it
conversation.
look
This
much
feels
better.
weird. Yeah,
I
I
also
don't know
got
what to
another really
talk
cool
about.
suggestion from Green Grass
Has
Gamer,
it
who
been?
suggested
No,
I
it
use
hasn't
some
been
of
an
the
hour
cave
since we
from
started,
the
so I
ground
can't
pieces,
replace the
and I really
question
like
of
this
the
one
hour yet.
because it will make the
But
map feel a bit more alive and more fun.
although
So
yeah,
I
I
want to
did
spend the
mean
rest of
to
the day
check the amount
working
of
on
money
the
we have.
cave
Okay,
piece
we
because it's
have
gonna take some time putting together, but I think it's gonna
12,837.
be worth it.
So
I
we
also
got
wanted to
about
mention that I do
well,
read
like
every single
almost
comment and every single suggestion.
$3,000
It's literally
in
impossible
this
for me
like
to implement
45
every
minutes or
single idea
so
because
we've
I
been
get
going.
thousands of ideas
So that's
every
not that
week,
bad.
and it's physically impossible. So I'm doing my best, and I'm implementing some of the suggestions that are unique and that I like and that I can actually implement within a couple of days. So that's really my mindset. I can't
Gotta
implement every single thing,
elaborate
so I'm
in the
sorry if I
hour
didn't pick your
question.
suggestion, but it's really hard
Yeah.
when you have so
I
many
don't know
suggestions. So I
what
really do appreciate
question
all
to
the
do
ideas,
for the
though.
next
It's
hour.
really great to have
Y'all
some
can give me
amazing and supportive
suggestions, and I
community.
won't reveal what
Just
the
saying,
actual
like, I'm
question
trying
is
to do my
until
best, and
the
I'm
hour
sorry
actually
if
happens,
your
but y'all can
suggestions
give me
didn't make it into the
suggestions.
video.
I don't want to
But I'm
reveal it
doing my best, I
beforehand, because
promise,
then
to
you'll just
read through every single
answer
one
it
of your
early,
suggestions.
right?
So thank you. But that being said, the idea I have for the cave is that there's going to be like goblins living inside of it. One thing I need to fix first is that the flickering is kind of crazy. As you can tell, when I enter and leave the cave, it just instantly flickers on and off. But I want to make it so it's smooth instead, so let's just go ahead and do that first. And here you can see the result of that. It's much smoother now. When you walk into the cave, it kind of fades in, and when you walk out, it fades out, and it has a nice effect, which I was looking for. So I'm happy with the result of that. Now what I need to do
The
is
question
make
will
some
be
sleeping
yes or no.
goblins,
I'm not
because I'm gonna
sure.
want to have like a chest inside of the
It
cave, and
depends.
then there's
Like,
gonna be
I don't
sleeping
know. Just
goblins kind of
whatever
protecting the
question
chest.
I or
And if
you
you
all
wake them
think
up, they're
of,
gonna come chase you. So
feel free
first
to
off, we
leave
need to make a sleep
suggestions.
effect. So I'm gonna head over to the particle system in Unity and start working
Peak
on a sleep
question.
effect.
Oh,
And here's what the
yes or
final
no
sleep
is the
effect looks like.
question. I
After
see.
that, I made a script that actually makes the goblins sleep, and then I made it so that they wake up whenever a player is close by. The reason they're running away is because they don't have any weapons, so they're just gonna get out of there. But that's going to be it for today. I'm gonna go hit the sack now, and I'll continue off tomorrow.
Hit the sack. No way.
I just got home from university,
Back
and
again?
it's time to
Alright.
finish
Welcome
off the
back,
Goblin
Shady.
Cave. So the Goblin Cave is pretty much done now, and I'm pretty happy with the result. Basically, if you get close to the cave, it's going to spawn a random amount of goblins, and they are going to protect a chest. And if you get too close to the goblins, they're going to wake up and attack you. So you can kind of choose if you want to go over the entire cave, or if you want to go through and try and take the chest. So I think this is a fun little piece, and you kind of have to make a decision. Do you want to risk it, or do you just want to play it safe? One more thing I want to work on today is the two-handed sword, because I had a lot of comments mentioning that you're not actually holding the two-handed sword with two hands. So I've fixed that now, and all two-handed weapons should be held with two hands. But that's really going to be everything I have time for with the game today. I now have to kind of start working a bit more on the Patreon because it's launching in 2 days, so I have a lot of preparation to do. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to keep working a bit more on the Patreon and then go to sleep.
So since chocolate milk is obviously more tasty alone, you can change it to which
Wednesday,
milk
my
would you
peeps, and I've
eliminate?
had a
And the
lot of
answer is
comments
normal
asking
milk.
about apples,
Maybe.
mushrooms, potions, or some sort of healing item. So
Danny
we're
told
gonna
us
start
to?
off by
Wait,
adding
when?
apples and mushrooms, and then we'll just take it from there.
In
Here
your
you can see the
dreams?
apples, the
Nice.
mushroom, and also
Glad
the
I'm not
plus
the only
sign
one that
on
has
both sides of things
dreams
to tell
about
you
Danny
the way
coming
to the
back
castle,
from
which is
his
coming up later.
hiatus.
I also made some
That's
rocks,
fucking
but
weird.
I haven't
I
put
also
them
had
in yet.
dreams
They'll
about
probably be implemented later.
I also had dreams about Geometry Dash 2.2 before it released, which was kind of funny. Anyways, back to the video, I guess.
Time. And I also made it so that the apples spawn in various sizes and colors, so it's not just the same apple over and over, because that would look a bit boring. Obviously, there's no point in apples without
Is
being able to
Danny
eat the
on
apples. So I've added some
Epstein
eat
Island right
mechanic.
now? I don't
You can't
know.
eat apples if you're full HP, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and damage myself here, which
Ever
I totally
tried
failed to do.
Urban
And
Explorer?
there
I
we
don't know
go,
what
and I
that
can now eat
means,
2
and
apples
I don't
and heal
really want to
myself
know.
fully. I'm not sure what I want to do with the mushrooms yet. I want to have some sort of weird effect when you eat the mushrooms, because you probably shouldn't eat some blue mushrooms you find in the woods, but it's going to heal you slightly and have some sort of negative effect. But I haven't come up with the effect yet, so if you have any good suggestions, then let me know and I might implement them. That's going to be all I have time for today. I now have to get back to working on a Patreon since it's launching tomorrow, and after that, I'll probably just go
Someone get him
sleep.
out of
So,
here.
yeah.
Who? The guy in YouTube chat?
It's Thursday, and today I'm gonna add some coins because I've probably had
Going in
about 1,000,000
abandoned buildings?
suggestions
I'm
on
not sure
adding
if
a
that's
shop
legal.
and coins from enemies.
At least
So that's what
not
we're
in
starting
my
off with today.
country.
Here you can see the coin in action.
Might be
So they're
legal in
kind of
other
shiny,
countries,
just
I
lying
don't
on the
know.
ground.
Maybe
And
it's
if you get
legal in a
close to them, you'll
state
kind of
somewhere
suck
in
them
this
up, and
country. I
you'll
don't
get
know.
a
I
cool
live in the US,
coin grab
so
effect thing. I also implemented a
ship
coin
Danny to
counter, which
Brazil.
I know looks terrible. It's just there for now. I'm gonna fix it later, but it's just kind of so I can see how many coins I pick up. And I also did a little stress test to see how well it handles a lot of coins, and it seems to work fine. But I'm probably gonna make it so you
No,
have
it's not
coins that
legal.
are
Yeah,
worth
that's
more
what I
than other
thought.
coins. So for example, like a red coin is worth 5 gold, a blue coin is worth 10 gold, and so on. So that's the idea I have in mind anyway. And finally, I made it so that if you die, you lose all of your coins. But that's really going to be everything I have
LMAO,
time for
yeah,
today. Now I
indeed.
have to get ready for the
LMAO.
Patreon launch because it's
Both
literally
chats
launching in
moment.
like 5 minutes.
Nice,
So
nice.
hopefully that goes well. I'm pretty excited.
Nobody's
After that,
stopping
I'm
you,
going to
yeah.
go hit the sack,
Ha ha ha
and
ha ha.
then I'll
Yep.
be back tomorrow.
One sec. Sorry, I had to mute for a second.
It's Friday, and we need to work a bit more on the coin system because currently there is no way to obtain coins. So I have a couple of ideas. First off, obviously I'm going to make the enemies drop coins when you kill them, and I also want to make it so that when you open chests, there's going to be a chance of getting a random amount of coins instead of having
RGC
an
got
item.
caught
Now
lacking.
implemented the gold
I
system,
don't know
so
what
when
you
you kill
mean.
enemies, you will be able to collect gold from them.
I actually don't
Again,
know what that
gold
means for
varies
some
from
reason.
about
I
99%,
probably
but
should know what that means, but I
so
don't.
sometimes
So
you get more
whatever.
gold, sometimes you get less gold.
It's not
Obviously,
that
if you kill
important.
bigger enemies like trolls, you are going to get much more coins than you would if you kill a thief or a goblin. So now that we have the gold in place, we need to make a shop system so you can actually spend the gold. The first shop system I want to work on is the merchant. I have mentioned him before, but essentially he is going to randomly appear on the map, and he's going to have the name of one of the Patreon supporters who donated $3 or more, so it's just randomly going to be picked. The first thing I did was work on some concept art. Doesn't look very good, but it gave me some sort of idea of what I wanted to do. And just sitting down and doing some drawing has been very relaxing because it's been so hectic these last couple of weeks. I've been doing a lot of
What the hell
programming
are
and
you
video
talking about at
editing
this
for
point?
YouTube.
I
So
don't know.
it's good to just sit down and just relax a bit. And yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing this guy. So I gave him a little hat, some feathers on his hat, also a face and a backpack. And here you can see the concept art versus the final product, and I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. I'm not sure if I want to give like the characters too much clothing because I mean they are stickmen, so I don't really know how much clothes they really should have, but maybe I'll add some more clothes. I don't know yet. Here you can see him in game though. I do want to make it so he can appear with like different hats and faces and stuff, so it's a bit more random because that would be a bit fun. But for now he's gonna look like this, and I need to start working on the dialogue system so we can actually make him sell you stuff. But I'll start working on that tomorrow. For now I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go hit the sack. Stupid sack.
The Danny video has echo? What? Hold on.
It's Saturday.
Hold on, wait, what? Hmm. I don't see any reason it would be having. Huh. Is maybe. Ah, okay, I see the problem, I think. Yeah, my bad. Alright, it should be fixed now, I think, probably.
And I just want to start off the day by saying massive thank you to everyone who supported me on Patreon so far. And
Let me know if
extra big
that's
shout out
fixed
to
or not.
Mikkel, Grinner, Soap Turtle, and Potato Jesus. You're all amazing. But now I'm going to start working a bit more on the dialogue system because currently it's a bit stale and not very flexible, and you can just output text with it.
Where did you put the video?
So
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
quest systems, and so on. So I need a lot of work on the dialogue system.
It's not on the screen. What? Wait, what? What happened? Wait.
It's going
Oh,
well so
okay.
far,
That's weird.
I'll just keep working on it. But that's
Well then, I guess it disappeared. Does that work now?
So I don't really have too much time to work on the game now.
That probably is fixed, I think, maybe. I don't know.
It's finally
Somebody aimed the videos? Maybe.
together this week's devlog episode, which you are currently watching, and I'll probably just relax a bit because it's still been very hectic, and I need to chill a bit and get ready for next week, and I'll come back with a bang. So yeah, that's the plan. Thank you so much for 20k subscribers, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next.
There's still an echo, but it doesn't matter. It gives them personality. That shouldn't be happening, though. Hold on. What the heck? Did it turn itself on again? I have no idea why that would be happening. Try turning that off, I guess. See if that maybe works. Let's turn that off. Why is that? Where is? Alright, let me know if that fixes it. I have no idea what's causing it.
With some breakfast. At around 9 a.m., I'm going to meet some of my classmates and work on an assignment we have due today, but hopefully before I take off for university, I'll be able to put in some
No, it didn't fix it. Yeah.
Now
Hold on, let me try and figure this out. Maybe if I transition the thing? I have no idea. Try that, maybe?
I would have eggs for breakfast on Mondays, but
let me know if that
apparently
fixed
I
it
can't
either.
make my eggs right. So we're just going to go with some bread and ham instead, because you really can't go wrong with bread and ham, right? Breakfast is done, now let's get some work in before university. Currently, I'm working on random map generation for my game, so I need many different elements to give the map some variety. Therefore, I'm gonna make some rocks, because rocks are cool. First off, I need to draw the rocks. I usually use Photoshop on my Surface Pro to do this. And here you can see the two different rocks that I drew. Now I have to export them and put them into Unity
No,
on my main
dang,
station.
what is happening right now? Hold on, let me.
And here you can see them in the editor. I've already coded a quick
Wait,
script
why
that
why
allows
is
you
my
to drag and
microphone
drop rocks
picking up
that will give
the
them
Danny
a
audio?
random size and color once they spawn. And
It
just like
totally
that,
is.
now
What the heck? What the heck? That's very strange. Why is it picking up the Danny audio? Shouldn't be. Here, if I turn my volume down, does that
a
fix it?
couple of randomized rocks for map generation. But now my bus is leaving in about 5 minutes,
No,
so
I
I
don't.
have to make a bit
I
of
have
a run for
no
it.
idea why
This
it's
ride
doing
only
that.
takes about
That's
25
so
minutes.
weird. What the heck is it doing? Why is my microphone picking up the Danny content? Yeah, I have no idea how to fix that. I guess. Uh, hmm. Let me try like changing. Let me try getting rid of and reactivating the audio device. 1 second. I'm gonna try. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try fixing the audio by getting rid of it and bringing it back. If I can figure out how to do that. How do I do that? Jeez. Can't even find where to turn off the audio. Hmm. That maybe fix it?
Though, and there's only a
Wait.
short walk to
No.
university.
Wait, okay, I think that may have fixed it. I don't know I don't know why that fixed it, but I think it did. Can y'all hear everything fine now? You didn't mean to interrupt the stream? No, no, I'm glad you did, because there was definitely a problem there, so I definitely need to fix that. Is it good now? Because it looks like it's good on my screen. I don't know
I've
though.
met up with my team and it's time to get to work. We're currently recreating a board game called Robo Rally in Java using libgdx, and we've got the basic movement down, but you're not actually meant to be able to play with the keyboard. For the assignment, we need to implement functionality
It's
for
fine now?
cards.
Oh, nice. That's good
Essentially,
then,
you
yeah.
use
I
cards
don't
to
know
drive
why.
the
I don't know
programs
why it
and
was
push the
picking up my
robots. So
desktop
you have
audio
different
as
cards
the
that can move the
microphone.
robots
That's
and
so
cards that
weird.
can rotate the robots.
And
And
y'all
you
can
put these
still hear
together into a
me, right?
sequence that will be executed and move the
That's so
robots.
weird.
My teammates are working a bit on the movement and the different tiles, while I'm gonna design the system that actually allows you to program the robot with the cards.
Yes, you can hear me? Yeah. I meant like a second
And
ago
here's the
when it
result.
was
When we start the
echoing, y'all
game,
could still
5
hear
random
me.
cards
I
are
know
added
you
to
could because
all
you
of the
were
robot's
responding to me.
programs,
So
and then when I press space, I
I have
execute
no
the
idea what
instructions for
happened.
each robot. It doesn't look very impressive, and it kind of just looks like the robots are doing random moves, and that's pretty much because they are doing random moves. But it's gonna look better later on when you can actually see the cards and kind of understand what's going on. But now we're done with the assignment, we don't have any more lectures, so it's time to head home. I just got home
Can't
and I'm
wait
pretty
to
hungry even though I
finally
just
have.
ate lunch, so
Man,
I'm gonna make some more
it's
lunch.
probably gonna be like at
Thankfully,
least
I
like
had some taco
6
leftovers, so
streams
I'm gonna
before I
make a
get my
quick
first
taco
follower that
salad.
like isn't somebody I already know or isn't like already like you know like
I just finished eating
active
and it's
on
time to
in
get
my
back to work.
in my
In
friend
my
group
last
or
vlog,
community or
I added
whatever.
some consumables, more specifically apples and mushrooms. I asked everyone what effect the mushroom should have, since I
Which
want
is
them to
fine,
breathe,
you know.
but they should probably also have
I'm
some
fine
negative
with that.
effect, since they are shady blue mushroom, and you probably shouldn't eat a shady blue mushroom you found in the woods. That's not a very good idea. I did get a lot of suggestions for what the shrooms should do, but there was one that really stood out to me, and I want to work around this idea and hopefully get some funny looking results. I've added some of the effects now, and here's what they look like. So sometimes you end up with a big head, sometimes you end up with a small
Did
head,
you send a notification
and
on
maybe
Discord? I
even the
think I
entire
did.
player changes
I,
size,
I
whether big
forgot
or
to for a
small.
little while, but I ended
And
up doing
sometimes
it
you're just kind of
eventually, I
thrown off
think.
balance because
Yeah, I did.
you just ate some weird shroom. I'm definitely gonna make it so that once you eat the mushroom, one of these random effects are going to kick in and be applied for a limited time before wearing off. All of these effects are very fun, and when you combine them and eat more than one shroom, you run into some very funny results. But I did also run into a lot of issues because I'm working with physics through rigid bodies. And directly changing the transform or the scale of a rigid body is usually not a good idea. But I'm
It
gonna look
just
more
feels
into this
empty
each
here.
day
Yeah,
later.
I don't
For
know
now,
what
I'm
to
gonna meet
do
up with
to
my
make
buddy
it
and
feel
get some
less
workout
empty,
done.
honestly. Is it time for the new question of the hour? Oh, it just hit an hour of the stream. So yeah, time for the new question of the hour. Let me try and think of something. Uh, hmm. Trying to think. Oh yeah, I got one. Wait a minute. Oh, what is it? Is there a problem? Oh, okay. You were thinking of one. I'm gonna go and post this one actually. But you can tell me yours and then I'll try and I'll try to do it next time. Even if yeah, all of them. Yeah, but like, don't you like some more than the others?
I just got home, ate some food, and took a quick shower, and I'm now working a bit more on my dialogue system. I still have a long way to go with it, but I'm happy with how it's looking so far. I've never actually made a dialogue system before, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but you can tell it's working. You can have a simple dialogue, but nothing more, nothing less, so I still have a long way to go with it. But it's getting pretty late now, so I'm gonna stop programming and just reply to some comments before I go hit the sack. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos, and make sure to subscribe if you liked it,
You
and
love
make sure
them
to
all
dislike if
equally.
you
You
didn't.
cherish them
Thank you
like
very
they're
much for
your
watching.
children. Nice, nice. The last devlog where you can see the game and it's in the most near final state. You mean the last Carlson devlog? The last Carlson devlog was like yeah, it was like a long time ago. Like it was like 2 years before the latest Danny devlog, which is like a long time ago. I think. Maybe it was 1 year. I
Hi,
don't
and welcome
remember.
back to another devlog episode. Before we kick it off, I want to say massive thank you to
Yeah.
Surf Turtle and NMU Gamer and everyone else for their support on Patreon. Absolutely amazing to see your support, and I really do appreciate it. I think this is going to be a really fun week. At the end of the week, I'm going to show you some gameplay of the first map, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully, if my friend has time, he's going to come over and we're going to do a two-player playthrough of the first map. So the first thing I'm going to work on today is just continuing off with the shrooms, because they're kind of buggy still. Sometimes you just kind of explode and just go very big. So I'm still trying to work on a solution, because I really think the shrooms are fun when they have these side effects that make you small or big or kind of mess with your body parts. I just have to find a way to make it work without completely glitching out the entire game. But other than that, I've just been working a bit more on the dialogue system, so you can now skip dialogue by pressing the interact button. Essentially what this means is if there's a long text writing out, then you can just press the button and the entire text is going to show instantly. And then if you press again, it's going to show the next text or exit the dialogue if you
Anyways,
want
you're
to.
gonna draw
Now I spent
RGC
like 1 or 2
pixel art.
hours
Okay, send it
recreating
to
a
me.
budget
Send it to me
Minecraft
when you're
version
done,
because
and let me
I'm
know
too
in
poor
Twitch
to
chat
buy
so I can actually
Minecraft.
look
So
at it.
there you have it. I don't really know. Hopefully tomorrow will be a bit more productive. I'll be starting to work properly on the
Romade
random map
Minecraft.
generation.
Nice.
And yeah, hopefully by the end of the week we'll have a playable map. It's Wednesday and it's time to get started properly with the random map generation. If you remember from last episode, I was using raycasting to find positions to spawn different elements in the world. I did have some problems because sometimes it would try to spawn things under the traps or on the bridge, but I've now implemented some functionality to avoid that problem. Now all we need to do is actually spawn stuff. So we need some arrays to hold all of the objects we are going to spawn. So for the trees and for the chests and for the enemies and NPCs and all of that good stuff.
All right, we're about it's now 30 minutes past the latest hour, so I'm gonna go and check how much money I have. I guess we'll check how much money I have every 30 minutes or so. Almost 15,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Considering we've only been streaming for about an hour, that means we've gotten about like almost 5,000, I guess. So that's not bad at all. I don't think. Still gonna take me a while, but you know. Time to cook?
There's a bit of
Alright,
a
good
problem
luck,
though, the
Osiris.
trees won't actually rotate according to their surface. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a point of contact on which the raycast hit, and then we're gonna find a normal vector from this surface and find a rotation based on that. So I've done all of the coding now. Let's
By the
move
way,
into
if
the text,
anybody is new
this
here
is a
for
bit
any reason, which I doubt anybody
oh
is, and wants me to
yeah,
explain
sure. Second
the
try,
system
here we
I'm
go,
using
and
for the
yeah,
strategy I'm
almost.
using,
I
let
mean,
me know and I'll explain it.
it's pretty close. And there we go. The trees will now rotate according to their surface. Sometimes they have a bit of an extreme angle, but I think it's fine. It's not like this is real life, so not really a problem. I don't actually want to spawn the trees like this though, because now they're just kind of continuously spawning, but I want to spawn them in like small and big forests. But we'll get to that soon. First off, I want to work on just spawning the rocks and bushes, because once I get that in, I think it's going to look a bit more lively and fun, I guess, and interesting. So yeah, and here you can see the results. It's looking pretty chill. We've got some rocks and some bushes just randomly spawning across the map. And here is the result of pretty much everything I've done today. So I've now implemented chests, and I've also made it so a merchant always spawns on the map somewhere. It's going to be random where he spawns, but he will always be there so you can buy something from him. Obviously the forest looks a bit dumb now, but I think I'll fix that tomorrow and make him spawn like in forests and not actually just continuously through the map, because I don't like it when the whole map is a forest. I think it looks a bit weird. But I'm gonna go hit the sack now, and I'll continue tomorrow. It's Thursday, and I'm starting off the day by editing together the day in the life video, which is why this devlog started on a Tuesday and not a Monday, because I already showcased the Monday in a day in the life video. I'm finished with the day in the life video, and I've just been working on the randomly generated forests across the map, and you can see that in action here. So sometimes you have kind of long forests, and sometimes they're kind of short, so they will be spawning with different sizes. If you remember from last episode, we added apples to the game, but now we have to actually implement them into the map, and the way I did this was making them hang down from trees. It's a pretty simple solution, and basically by attacking them with your sword, you can make them fall down on the ground, and then you can eat them. Now all we need to do is make a very simple script that instantiates objects with a certain chance. So there will be a small chance that apples spawn in the trees, and then you can slice them down. Here you can see what the random apples look like. So they will spawn randomly on the trees with a certain chance. Sometimes you'll find a lot of apples, and sometimes you won't find any apples. And here is what the result looks like. So you can now walk around on the map, and sometimes you'll find apples hanging from the trees. I've also worked on implementing the thief bushes. If you remember when I made those, basically sometimes bushes will have a small chance of thieves jumping out of them, and I've made it so if one thief bush spawns, then there's a high chance that more will spawn too, so you will kind of be surrounded by thieves jumping out of bushes. But that's going to be it for today. I'm pretty tired now, so I'm gonna go hit the sack and I'll be back tomorrow. It's Friday, boys, and it's time to get to work. Now, as I mentioned earlier this week, my friend is coming over tomorrow and we're gonna play test the first map. But before we do that, there are some annoying issues
Your
with the
guy's
map
kind of
update.
simple, so there isn't
First
much you
off,
can do
when
with him.
enemies
Yeah,
are
there
fighting
really
each other
isn't.
outside of the screen still shakes, and this just kind of looks weird. Secondly, when enemies are fighting each other, they sometimes enter slow motion outside of the screen, which is also annoying. And there are some other small things like traps. When they activate, the camera goes down, and this can be annoying when you're not even looking at the camera. And also, sometimes you can't open chests. So hopefully I can fix all of this today. And here we go, all of the issues should now be solved. If enemies are fighting outside of the screen, there should no longer be screen shake. Enemies can no longer start slow motion with each other, but they will have to fight a player. And when you activate the trap, the camera will only change if a player is nearby. So you won't have the camera suddenly moving down because someone walked into a trap. All of these fixes have made the map much more enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to trying it out tomorrow. But that's going to be it for today. It's Friday evening. I'm gonna go chill out a bit, hit the sack, and then tomorrow I'll get working a bit more. It's Saturday, and I want to start off the day by just working a bit on the coins, because currently they all come out at the same time and it just looks a bit strange. So I'm gonna try and give them a bit more gravity and make them spread out a bit more, and also make them continuously come out so they don't just all pop out at the same time. First off, I made them spread out a bit more, and then I started working on the actual continuous rain of coins. I did run into a little bit of a bug, but that's fine, I quickly fixed it, and here is the result of the gold rain fountain thing. I also got a lot of feedback on the coins and how I should do the coin system. Some people said I should do colored coins, and some people said I should do metal coins, like in bronze, silver, and gold. So I ran a little poll on my Discord server, and the majority voted for metals. So we are doing metal coins. First off, we're gonna completely redesign the coins because they looked really bad previously. That was kind of just a placeholder. So we're gonna make bronze, silver, and gold coins. Here's what it looks like in game. I've given all the coins their appropriate particle effect, and you can tell up in the left corner that you are actually getting the amount of gold you should from each coin. So bronze gives you 1 coin, silver gives you 5 coins, and gold gives you 10 coins. I've also finished up the exchange system now, so for example, if you kill an enemy worth 19 gold, you will get 1 golden coin, 1 silver coin, and 4 bronze coins. But now my friend is coming over, and we are going to try out the first map. He's also the guy who's made all the music that I'm using in my videos, so go check him out. There is a link in the description down below, and yeah, give him some love.
You Hey, can you change the level you win the
All in
dollar
all, we
in?
had a lot of fun, and I also realized a lot of things that need to be
What are you talking
changed.
about? Oh, you
Probably the
mean
biggest one
change
was
the? I
letting you
think
see
there's
faster
others.
and your
Yeah,
enemies and your
yeah.
teammates
There's this
laugh.
one. We could try this
So
one.
I need to probably change the hit
I already
detection so
checked,
that
and
it
there's
is
none that give you
continuous,
two.
because it's a bit
So yeah.
annoying when you keep getting stuck in your teammate and you can't really get out of him. Another big problem is that all of the dead bodies make it
As
really
far as I
difficult
know,
for
there's no better
NPCs to
strategy
move
than this,
around.
but
So I think I'm
let
gonna
me
make
know
it
if
so
any of you
that
find one.
enemies will just kind of fade into the background and not actually be collidable with our players. But that's going to be it for today. I'm gonna go hit the sack now, and I'll be back tomorrow. It's finally Sunday, and it's time to edit together this week's devlog episode. I've also opened up a fan art section on my Discord server because Syntax requested it, and
Just
so
because you
I'm gonna
wanted a
show off
different
some
view.
of the
Yeah,
fan
fair
art
enough.
here. There's some really cool stuff and a lot of talent
Here,
involved
I'll
when
get
it
hit
comes
by
to
the
the fan
boulder
art,
real quick. Why
and I
not?
just want to say massive thank you. It's really cool to see all the
Just
fan art.
for a funny. Also, I guess I just
Also,
activated.
massive shout out
Nope,
to
I
all
didn't
my
activate
Patreon
slow. That
supporters.
was
You're
okay.
all amazing for letting me do this,
Can I get
and
to the
I think
top?
that pretty much sums
Oh,
it up.
oh
Also,
God.
before we leave,
How did I
I
survive
just
that?
has a message for you all.
Danny? Okay, I'm sorry to like interrupt you, okay? I just think you need to hear this.
Danny just rickrolled us. That's hilarious. Oh God. Oh God. How am I not dead yet? What the heck? How have I barely taken any damage? What is this?
Hi, and welcome back to my
God.
devlog series.
Whoa,
This
what
Monday,
did I
I'm
do?
gonna start
What
off the day by
did I
working
just
on a
do?
math assignment I have due Friday. Tomorrow is not the
Am
first
I
task
screwed
done
now?
now, but
Or
it's
is
my
this
girlfriend's
intentional?
birthday, and she's getting off
I guess
school
this
in
might be
about 1
intentional.
hour, so we have 1 hour
No,
to
there's no way
work
that's
on the game.
intentional.
I showed you
Sad.
guys some gameplay in last week's devlog, and I
That's
got a lot of
hilarious.
feedback about things that should be changed or fixed, so I wrote down the most important ones,
I'm
and
just
I'm
gonna
gonna try and
try
get
and beat
everything
this
done
level real
within
quick.
an
I'm
hour.
bored.
First off, let's fix the health bars. Previously, they didn't fade
I
away
don't
when
know
someone dies,
how
but that's
this
been fixed now,
works,
and it
but
looks way
whatever.
more clean.
Oh God.
Secondly, I fixed an issue with the trees rendering in the same layer order. I also made it so that you hold all two-handed swords with both your hands. Players now have continuous hit detection on most body parts.
Oh, was I
to prevent
okay? I guess I
intercepting
was
other
supposed to go
players.
this way,
I've
then
made all of the
maybe,
trees grow straight
or maybe I
instead of
need to go
growing
to
with
the
the
other
angle
side.
that they hit the surface. And
Finally
finally,
change your
I made the
device. Now
apples
you're on
hang
computer.
lower in
Nice,
the tree
nice,
so you can
awesome.
actually grab them. But now my girlfriend is done at school, so I'm gonna go meet up with her.
No way, Danny got a girlfriend? Ain't no way, bro. That's crazy.
It's Thursday,
I
and
wonder
I
if
pretty
they're
much
still
spent the
together.
entirety
Probably
working
not.
on my math assignment. I'm now gonna go hit the gym,
Everybody
play with my
knows
friend, and
most game
before I come
developers
back, I'll
don't
have some
have
time to
girlfriends.
work on the game.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's kind of true,
Just
but
got
not
home from the
really.
gym, and the first thing I want to work on is the weapons.
Most
Because the
indie game
dagger and the
developers, I guess
sword
I should
are
say,
really
or
bad since you don't
most
really have a
solo
stab
indie
mechanism in the
developers,
game
I
yet,
guess I
so
should say
I'm gonna
probably.
implement some sort of stab. So I ran into some
Yeah,
weird
so I
stuff
have
on
no
the way.
idea how
I'm
I'm
not sure
gonna
what this thief is doing.
do this jump
But
very
yeah,
well.
eventually
That's
I
not
fixed it,
gonna
and the
work.
system is now
I have no idea how to
stable.
beat this level. I don't
Possibly
remember how to beat
a
it,
bit
so
too
I guess I'll
strong.
just go back to
So
grinding
yeah, I
this.
kind of nerfed it, and it now
Let me
feels
know
a
if
bit
any of
better.
you know how to beat the
And here's
level.
a little
I have,
example
do
of
I go
my
in
fight.
here maybe?
But that's going to
Is
be it
this
for
something
today.
I can
It's
go
getting
into?
pretty
No,
late
it's
now,
not.
so I'm gonna go hit
Funny.
the sack.
Oh god.
My
Oh
dudes,
god.
it is Wednesday. I've just worked a bit more on the math assignment, and it's now time to get back to working on the game. I really want
No
to
wait.
work
Oh.
on the dialogue system so I can have some NPCs in the game and also have the
Oh my
merchant sell
god.
you weapons. So the very first thing I did was make it so I
Okay.
can't move
Dude,
while
this.
on
Okay, I
dialogue.
guess I was
So
supposed to
that's
go
how
to the right
then the
then. Okay,
dialogue
I
will
didn't
end.
realize that. That's funny.
I've pretty much also
I
restructured
thought I
the
was supposed to
entire
go up
dialogue
the
system,
boulder wall, but I guess I
but I
wasn't.
have no idea how to
Uh,
actually make a dialogue system, but I'm
Please go.
learning on the go. So yeah.
Jeez.
Anyway, I got some more work done, and here you can see the result. I've made it
Oh
so you
god.
can have like
There's guys.
no dialogue, and if
There's
you can't
enemies.
afford an
Jesus.
item, he will tell you to fuck off. But if you do have the money, then you can buy the item, and he will give it to you. Well, he won't actually give it to you yet, but I'll fix that later. But that's
Oh
pretty
god,
much
there's
all I
more
have
of
to do
them.
for today.
Oh
I'm
god.
now gonna go hit the sack, and I'll continue off tomorrow.
That's crazy.
It's Thursday and I'm almost done with my math assignment. I just have a bit more to do, but I need a break now, so I'm gonna go work on my game and then continue off with the math assignment later. We're gonna go ahead and work a bit on the dialogue system. So I want to make it so you
No
see
way, I
name
beat
on
it.
the dialogue whenever you enter a dialogue, and that might be a bit too much soon. I've gone ahead and
Oh
fixed it
nice,
now,
this
but
level
there is
also
another
gives you $1
problem,
when you
and that
first
is if
enter
you're
it.
more
So.
than one player and you're both really far apart, and
Oh,
once you
I guess I
enter the
scrolled
dialogue
down on the
system,
Danny
the
video
other
on
player is
accident, my
going to
bad.
be dragged towards the middle of the screen. You're
Do
probably
I have a
wondering why
partner?
this is happening,
Absolutely
and
not.
I'm
I
glad
don't think
you
I ever
asked.
will.
I'm gonna give you a little
To be
demonstration
honest.
of what's actually going on here. So here we have Nom, and here we have
RGC,
Tyler,
RGC.
and they both work in
Hi.
separate ways.
Hi.
Eventually, they'll move
I don't know
so
how to
far from
pronounce
each
your
other
name.
that
From
they
the
will
YouTube
clash
chat.
with the bounce of the camera. The reason I have bounce on the camera is to prevent them from going too far from each other, because then the camera wouldn't be able to see them anymore. And this is where the problem occurs, because the bounce are stuck to the camera, and when the camera moves to a dialogue, then the bounce are going to move the other player with it. This is a problem because poor Tyler is being dragged across the screen at violent speeds, eventually killing him. Look at poor Tyler. He is dead. And with that being said, here's the solution I propose. So whenever we enter a dialogue, I need to move the bounce opposite of where the camera is moving. And then when the dialogue is done, we just need to attach the bounce again. This actually took a bit longer than I initially thought, but I finally managed to get it working, and here is the final result.
Are you shadow banned? No, you're not
Another
shadow
problem
banned.
I
You were
had
just
was that
saying
sometimes
some
when you
weird
talk to the
stuff.
merchant, you
So I
can't
wasn't
actually
sure if
see
I
the
should answer
merchant
any of your
because you are in
questions
the way.
because I
So
was
I
afraid you
made
were
it so
gonna
that
start
you can
saying some
fade
weird
away.
stuff as a
It looks kind
response.
of strange, so I need to
To
work
be
on it, but the
honest.
general idea is there. But that's going to be it
Sorry.
for today. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go hit the sack, and hopefully I'll have more time tomorrow. It's Friday, and I have to start off the day by turning in my math assignment, and then when I get back home, I'll hopefully have time to work on the game.
I was talking to somebody in YouTube chat.
I just got home and I've worked a bit more on the dialogue system now, so it looks a bit better. It's still placeholder, so it's not going to look like this in the final game, but I can now display names and more text, which is nice, and I can test out a couple of different things now. I've worked a bit more on the merchant now, and I've made it so he will take a random name from any one of my Patreon supporters who donated $3 or more. I think this is a really fun feature because I get to give something back to all the people who support me, and it's just generally fun for both me and the supporters. The reason he's switching names all the time is just for demonstration purposes. He's actually just going to select one name once he spawns, and he's going to keep that one. But now I'm gonna head off for the gym, and when I get back, I'll probably just go hit the sack because it's gonna be pretty late. It's Saturday and I just got off my part-time job, so let's get to work. I want to keep working a bit more on the dialogue system. The reason I'm putting so much time into this is because I want to make it feel right, and once that's done, it's going to be much easier to implement other cool features. First off, I made it so that the dialogue now has a question mark above it, so if an NPC wants to speak to you, you can tell by the question mark above his head. I think this makes it a bit easier to know when you're supposed to talk to someone and when you're not supposed to talk to someone. Then I made it so that the merchant actually sells you a random weapon, and he will give you the weapon once you buy it. The problem for now is that there really aren't too many weapons in the game.
Can you
So
ask
there's
why the
not a
Twitch
really
chat
good
is the
system to
only
sell you.
visible one? Why
So
is
I really
YouTube
need to
not
buy
here?
items like
Honestly, it's
potions,
because I want
and
people to actually go to my
weapons,
Twitch
and
channel
some other
because
stuff.
it
But I
I
think I
haven't
might be
actually
able to work
streamed
a
on
bit
Twitch
more on
before,
that.
and I want to give people like a
I also
reason to actually
displayed
go
so an
over to
image of the
Twitch.
item he's selling you kind of
So that's
pops up in the
basically
dialogue
why. Oh,
box,
you did
and
it?
as he
Okay,
wants to sell you items,
send
you
it
will
to me
have
in
to know
DMs,
what he's selling you,
Osiris.
because seeing the actual item in the dialogue is a bit better than just having the name of the item. I also need to adjust the price accordingly to the item. I'm not quite sure how I want to go about this. I should probably make like an XML document with all of the information. So yeah, I'll look into the best way of doing that. I also quickly made it so that the question mark follows the NPC, so it looks a bit more
Can you see it
dynamic
too?
and
Yeah, I'll
looks
show it
really
on
fluent
screen.
in the air, I guess.
Actually, I might
Next,
just
I
do
put
like a
in the create
slideshow
a
of fan
suggestion
arts
icon
if
for the
anybody
controller.
else sends me
It's a very
fan
simple
arts.
idea,
Okay,
but I
let
like
me
it,
look.
and I can apply this to pretty much
Here we
every
go.
enemy. I did get some
Oh, not
strange
bad.
results
That's
at
pretty
first.
good.
Kind of looks like some Frankenstein.
Nice.
But then eventually I got it right, and I can now basically use this script on all the enemies, and for example have the goblins
Alright, I'm gonna
spawn
add like an
on top of
image
the screen,
slideshow
which will
that
be
like
very cool.
plays at
And
the
yeah,
bottom right.
it's a very
So
simple.
that if anybody adds fan art for me, I'll add them to that, I guess. I don't know. Well, this is the one that you made for Caleb. Oh, oh, nice. I think Caleb actually made a fan art for me at one point, so I might add that to the slideshow I'm making right now as well. Let me shrink this down. There we go. Got this here. As you said, bro is just too simple. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Where was I saw Caleb made fan art for me at one point. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was on the We Snow Reddit for some reason, even though like nobody plays no even though I'm not like part of the game, they just decided to put it in the Reddit for some reason. So let me find that. We Snow, here we go. Let's see here. Alright, let me see if I can find it. Here we go, I found it. Alright, I'm adding it now. Um, I'm adding text real quick as well. That was not what I wanted to add. Alright, there we go. Alright, that should be good, I think. Cool. Your pings are muted? Are they? I don't know if they are or not. Whatever. How did I end up down here? What? Wait. Okay. Never mind. This is where. Wait. How did I end up down there? What the heck? Whatever. I'm confused now. Whatever. What did I do to get down there? Oh God. Got hit. Anyways, I'll continue watching the daily
Cool
video
idea.
now, I guess.
But that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go hit the sack now, and I'll continue tomorrow. It's finally Sunday, and it's time to edit together this week's devlog episode. Massive shout out to all my supporters on Patreon, especially Soap Turtle and NMU Gamer. You're all amazing, and thank you so very
We need
much.
a half
I've also
question
gotten a
for the
lot of
half
really cool
hour.
fan arts in my Discord
I
server.
don't
There is a
know.
link to it in
How
the
about
description down below
yes
if you
or
want to join.
no?
I'll try and feature most of the fan art, but there
Like
is so much this
Basira
week, I might
suggested.
not be able to fit it all in the video.
What
We
just
also
okay.
just smashed 30,000 subscribers,
I
which is
died, that's
absolutely
crazy.
insane. So welcome to everyone who's new to the channel, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. It's been a bit of a boring week, but hopefully next week is going to be a bit more fun. I still have a lot of assignments coming up, and exam period is also coming, which means that there won't be that much time working on the game, but I'll do my best to get hopefully a devlog every Sunday. That is the plan anyway, and hopefully next week I'll also implement some elemental weapons like a fire sword or lightning sword.
You'd say no? Alright,
That would be
maybe.
really cool.
Alright.
So, yeah, that's kind of my plan heading forward. I don't really know yet how much time I'll be spending on university and such, but hopefully I'll be able to at least put up one video each week. But yeah, that's going to be it. I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. It's Tuesday morning, and today I want to work on adding elemental weapons to my game. But first, I'm gonna start off the day with some breakfast. Usually I don't make eggs on camera because you guys always let me know I'm very bad at it. But I really want eggs today, so I'm just gonna make it anyway. Please don't roast me. Since it's Easter break, I don't have any classes this week, but I still have a math assignment I need to work on. But when I've put in a few hours on it, I should have plenty of time for game development afterwards. So I just finished up the first task on the assignment, had some lunch, and now let's get to work. Yesterday, on Monday, I started working on a weapon enchantment system that will allow you to enchant your
1,
weapons
2,
with
3,
fire,
4, 5,
ice,
6,
or
7,
lightning.
8, 9,
It
10.
functions fairly well, and now I need to make
Yes.
some particle effects for the different enchantments. So fire weapons should get flames around them, ice weapons should get ice, and so on. But before I start working on that, I just noticed Noah, aka Blackthorn Prod, just made some fan art for my game. He's got some amazing videos and is one of the inspirations for me when even starting this channel, so go check him out. There is a link in the description down below. So let's make some particle effects. First off, we need to make some fire. I've used Unity's particle system quite a bit, but I wasn't quite sure how to do this. So I found a great tutorial on how to achieve the effect I was looking for. If you want to see the tutorial for yourself, there is a link in the description down below, and you should definitely go check it out. I've been working a bit on the effect now and tweaked it so it fits the style and sword, and here is the result. And I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Now we need to make the other particle effects. I need one for ice, one for lightning, and possibly some more in the future, but for now we're going to stick to the basics. So let's start off with ice first. I'm still going to be using Unity's built-in particle system to make this ice effect. The particle system is just super versatile and nice, and if you haven't tried it, then you definitely should, and you can make pretty much any effect with it. I'm pretty much done with the ice effect now, and here you can see the ice sword in-game. Now let's do the lightning sword. I wanted to have sort of lightning strikes shooting around the sword, and we can achieve this effect using something called ribbon trails. This is also built into Unity's particle system, and here you can see the results. So we're done with the particle effects now, we need to actually implement them as well. So let's do some coding. I'm done with the coding part now, and it's very simple to use. So if we want to enchant a weapon, we just use the enchant method to give it an enchantment type, and the sword should
Can I
be
add you on
enchanted.
Steam?
Here
I
you can
guess
see
you
the
have
result in
you'd
action.
have an account.
Both the
Sure,
enchantments
yeah, why
are
not?
working. So to see how I've
My
implemented
account
this, we could technically
is
enchant
here.
the
I'll put
weapon
it in. I'll
several
put it in
times.
chat.
So let's give it a go. And there we go. We now have a sword which is enchanted with fire,
Yeah.
lightning, and ice.
I'm only gonna accept
Looks kinda cool,
Nino's
actually.
for now. So if anybody
I've
else
also
sends
made
it
it
to
so
me,
that
unless I know
enchanted
you
weapons
already, then
will
I
deal
probably won't
20%
accept it.
more
But
damage.
there
Now
you
what I
go.
want to do is give them some sort of impact effect. because currently it looks a bit lame when you hit someone with a fire sword and there's no fire effect. They should also probably have some debuff effect when you hit enemies, but I think I'll work on that a bit later. Like for example, the ice sword should slow enemies down, the lightning sword should
Let me know
dampen
when you
the
sent the
enemies,
request, by
and
the
the ice
way.
sword
I'm
should
not sure if
burn
I'll get a
enemies.
notification or
But
not,
before we work
so...
on the impact
Wow,
effects, I'm
thanks.
gonna
Yeah,
go
no
make some
problem.
dinner because I'm getting pretty hungry now. So I just finished dinner, now let's work on the impact effects.
Okay, I
Just
got
got
that
this little
notification.
fire impact effect here using the particle system. Now we need to make it show whenever we hit someone. So I've done the implementation now and here it is in action. Looks pretty fire. But now I'm gonna go spend some time replying to emails and comments before heading off to the gym.
I'm trying to find the friend request
I've pretty much
list
replied to everyone now, and
something.
I'm gonna go meet up with my friend so we can get some workout done and hopefully finish the impact effects when I get home.
Pending invites. Here we go. Alright, I accepted it.
I just got home from the gym, ate some food, and had a quick shower, and I've just slightly been working on the ice impact.
Just don't like try to scam me or anything, obviously.
Also,
Also, I probably won't play any multiplayer games with you, obviously, or at least not unless it's something I'm interested in, and also have time to play.
And then I've put some damping on the velocity over time to achieve this cool looking light.
Alright, it's almost the hour of time on the clock. It's almost 2 o'clock for me, so I'm gonna check the how much money I have in game in like 2 minutes. It's been about an hour and 35 minutes since I started to stream, and about like maybe 5 to 10 minutes of that was just me trying to get set up, so not that bad actually.
But now it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna go brush my teeth and hit the sack. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If you didn't, then smash this like button. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Hi and welcome back to my devlog series. Today's Monday and I've just started off the day by working on a math assignment, but I just finished up the first task, so I've got about 1.5 hours before I have to head off for my part-time job. So hopefully before I head off, I'll be able to get some work done. The plan for today is to make an enchantment system so you can enchant your swords and weapons with different elements.
Alright, in about 1 minute, I'll check how much money I have. Probably less than 1 minute, because it's 1:59 right now, so probably less than a minute then, I guess. I don't know how far into 1:59 we are, because Windows doesn't show you the seconds for some reason. Apparently that's not an option, I don't know why.
So with that being done, let's test out if it actually works. So we're gonna go ahead and enchant it with fire, and as you can see, it makes the sword red, which is exactly what I wanted. And it also seems to work fine with ice and lightning, and we can essentially enchant any weapon that we want to. But now I have to head off to work, and I will continue tomorrow. It's Tuesday, I just finished some math, and I'm now gonna work a bit more on the game. So we have an enchantment system that works fine. Now we need to add some particle systems to make things look good. So we're gonna need a fire, lightning, and ice particle system. I already showed how I did this in my day in a life video, so if you want to see more in depth, you can go ahead and check that one out. But here you can see all of the 3 effects on the sword. You can even enchant
Alright, time to check.
and get all of the 3 particle
$16,748.
but I'm not sure if it's actually
Not bad, not bad. So let's see here. We are. So if we're almost 1,700 of the way. So I'll just go ahead and do 16,750 divided by, oh wait, I guess I should do 500,000 divided by 1,607, 16,750. We are 1/29th of the way there. So about 2 months left if I do it consistently the same amount of time I did today and yesterday. That's doable, I feel like. I'm gonna keep going into like 2:30 and then I'll see if I want to stop or not.
I don't really know. But now we need to work on some impact effects, because currently it looks a bit lame when you hit someone with a mighty fire sword and nothing happens. So we're gonna make some impacts. Now first off, I made a fire, then I made some ice, and also a lightning impact. These effects will spawn whenever you hit someone with an enchanted sword, which gives off a more enchanted feeling, I guess. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go hit the sack now because I've got work early tomorrow, and then I've still got to work on my math assignment, so I probably won't have too much time to work on off the sticks tomorrow. It is Thursday, my dudes. Sadly, I was super busy yesterday on Wednesday, so I didn't really have time to work on the game at all. But today I've got some more time on my hands, so let's get to work. First off, we need to fix the trail behind the sword. It doesn't get the right color when we enchant it, so it looks a bit strange. For example, the ice sword could end up with a fire trail, which is obviously not right. So we're gonna have to fix that. So the trail color should now be correct. Whenever you enchant a weapon, it will get the trail color that is appropriate to the enchantment. But there is another problem with the trail, and that is it doesn't depend on how fast the sword is moving. It will only be out for about 10 frames after you attack. This leads to some weird results, as you can see here, and it doesn't always show the trail, and sometimes it just shows it for like 2 frames, and it's just a bit strange. So we need to find a fix for this and make it so it always shows if the sword is moving fast enough. So here you can see the new and improved trail. It looks much better, and it will depend on how fast the sword is moving. So if you're above a certain threshold, then the trail will always show, and if you're below that threshold, then the trail will not show. So now that the trail is in place, let's work on the status effects. So I want all of the swords
We
to
need
have different status
2/3 of a
effects.
question for
For
the
example, the ice sword
2/3
is
of
going
the
to slow
hour.
down enemies by placing ice
And I'm
shards
trying
on
to
the
think,
enemies,
what should
and
I
the
do
fire
for
sword
the
should burn
two-thirds
enemies.
of the hour
But we're going to
question?
start off working on the ice shards. So I've done some very basic implementation. It now spawns a blue rectangle on the enemies when you hit them. But as you can tell, it looks a bit whack because the rectangle literally spawns in the center of the body part that you hit, and it will always spawn with the same rotation and in the same position.
Yeah, go ahead and
This looks
suggest a
really bad.
question if you
So
want.
now I've made it so the ice shards will spawn with a random rotation and also a bit of a random position. It will still spawn on the body part that you hit, but it will spawn a bit off, maybe a bit up, a bit down, or to the sides. And as you can also tell, it will now slow down the player that you hit with the ice shards. This will reduce your movement speed and also your jump
What
speed.
is your
But none of these
favorite?
shards will stay forever, so we need to
My
stop and change them
favorite
on a free
is
while. And here's what that looks like. Now all we need to do is make it so
snails.
whenever an ice shard pops, then you get your movement speed and jump height back. This is super easy because all we need to do is make it so when the ice shards pop, the movement speed and the jump
The
height
rest of y'all can
stays
answer
to
that
normal
too if
and
you want.
everything
What
will
is your
work fine.
favorite?
Or not. But now it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna go hit the sack and hopefully fix this issue tomorrow.
Wonder when we'll have the 4th milk reference. Or did we already have it? Did I miss it? I don't know.
So the problem yesterday was
Anyways, you can head out. Alright, see you, Osiris. Bye.
getting weird, but I have fixed that now, and once the ice shards pop, then you are back to normal. I should also probably make
Favorite pronunciation moment? I don't know what that means, honestly. I don't know what that means, honestly.
On the fire effect, basically it's just like a
I don't know what
flame that will
favorite
burn up
means.
and eventually explode, just like the ice shards. But they don't deal continuous damage yet, so I need to implement some sort of damage system so that there is a point to setting people on fire. So instead of continuous damage, I've just gone with a very simple solution, which is making the flames do damage once they burn out and explode. The flames don't deal too much damage, but it's definitely enough to kill someone if they're on low HP. The only effect we need to make now is the lightning effect. I've had a lot of feedback about how to implement it, and I think the most common one is to have the lightning strike nearby enemies, so it kind of jumps from the first enemy you hit to other enemies in nearby proximity. First off, I just worked on making the lightning actually bounce between players. This wasn't too hard to do, you just have to kind of check who the previous player was and then just jump
You
between
think you
players
should be
for the enemy.
it should
Then
be
I tried to
pronounced
actually
favor
implement it
I,
with
like
the
an
sword,
I?
and
I
I
don't
think
know.
something went
I don't
wrong,
know.
I think. But after a while, I got it working, and now it will travel
That's
between players
that's the fair
whenever you
point.
hit
I
someone
don't
with the
know.
lightning sword. It doesn't deal damage yet though, so that is something we're gonna have to fix, and also we have to make it go away after hitting like 3 or 4 enemies. And here is the final result. Whenever you hit someone with the lightning sword now, there will come a lightning shock out of it, traveling to nearby enemies and dealing damage to them. For every jump, it will deal less damage, and it'll go away after 3 to 4 jumps. I've also quickly made it so that the status effects will only have a 40% chance of spawning, so that you can't just abuse the lightning or the ice or the fire. But that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go hit the sack, and I'll continue tomorrow. It's Saturday morning, and we still got some things to do with the enchantment system, so let's get to work. A lot of you guys have commented that I should make it so you can enchant all of the weapons and not just the sword, but as a matter of fact, you can already enchant all of the weapons. It just looks a bit strange, so I need to make it so you can enchant all of the weapons and make it look good, and not just the sword. And here's what it looks like now. So basically, the particle effects will adjust their size based on how big the weapon is. It's a very simple solution, but it works fine. All we have to do now is make it so you can actually enchant your weapons in-game. What I've been thinking is adding some wizards that will spawn on the map, and then they can enchant your weapons for some gold. Here you can see the wizard. He will enchant your weapon for you. The reason he is wearing a RuneScape hat is because I haven't made the art yet, so that's what I'll be doing next. So here's just a quick wizard hat that I painted in Photoshop, and I will now go ahead and implement it into Unity. And here we go. The wizard will now spawn with a random element, and he can enchant your sword for you. Currently it's completely free, but I'm probably gonna make it so he charges you like 50 points or something for the enchantment, and then it should be good. But that's going to be it for today. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go hit the sack and continue tomorrow. It's finally Sunday, and I will be spending most of the day editing together this video and then just chilling out a bit. Massive shout out to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon, especially NMU Gamer and Soap Turtle. You're all amazing. Thank you so very much for the support. I've also gotten insane amounts of fan art on my Discord server, which is absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it a lot. And if you didn't see your fan art in this video, it's probably because there's so much fan art I can't fit it all in one video. But I'm doing my best to include everyone, and I'm saving all of the fan arts, so I do have all of it, but it's just hard to fit it all in one video because there's so much of it. Also want to mention that I will be super busy in the coming weeks, mainly because I have my exams coming up, and I just have a lot of assignments and schoolwork to do. So hopefully I'll be able to put out one video every week. But I might not be able to, so if you don't see a video one week, that's probably why. I might also join Ludum Dare 44, which is coming up this next weekend, which is basically where you create a game in 48 hours, which I think would be very fun to participate in. So I'll be trying for that, and hopefully I'll have something to show. But I think that's going to wrap it up, so I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Smash like if you liked it, smash dislike if you didn't, and I will catch you in the next one. Hi, and welcome back to my devlog series. Today's Tuesday, and the reason we're skipping Monday is because I was very busy with university and other things yesterday, so I didn't really have time to record anything. Also, I probably sound a bit weird because I'm a bit sick and my nose is totally stuffed, but I'll do my best to sound as normal as I can. I do have classes today as well, but I just finished up, so I'm now heading home. I have a lot of things on my to-do list, so I'm just gonna try and get rid of as many as possible because I've just put them on hold for way too long, and I should probably just check off most of them because I don't even know what half of them are. I've cleaned up my to-do list, I've fixed a lot of bugs, and I've now started working a bit on the lightning enchantment. Previously, only players could use it, but enemies can now also use lightning enchantment, and the lightning effect will strike the players as well. Something else I've done is remove the collision with enemies once you've killed them. The reason that I did this was because when me and my friend playtested the game, things got really weird because of all the dead bodies and the enemies didn't know how to maneuver around it, and things just got really strange. So I've just put them into the background so you can't actually mess with them now. The negative side to this is you can't throw around the dead enemy bodies, which is a lot of fun, but you can still do it to your friend's bodies, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal, and I think it will just make things much easier. But now I'm gonna go hit the gym, and then when I get back home, I'll go hit the sack. It is Wednesday, my dudes. I just finished up my final math assignment for this semester, and the only thing I have left now is the math exam, which is in the middle of May. But with that being done, let's get working on Off the Sticks. So I received this really cool concept art from Cohex17, and I think it's a really fun idea, so let's try it out. So I've implemented the basic idea without any art, so you're basically holding a white stick with lightning effects on it, but you can use it to fly, and it's a lot of fun to use this. You can achieve some pretty crazy speeds with it though, so I'm just gonna make it so it's a bit more limited, and I'm also gonna have to make some art for it. Essentially how it works is it's a sword, but it attacks every single frame and then it kind of pushes you forward, which is why you're flying. But now it's time to work on something completely different. So I want to start putting together the first map so you can actually play it. But before we do that, we need to make a lobby so you can enter the lobby, and then that takes you to the actual map. I worked a bit more on the input manager and also the lobby system, so it's time to put it to the test. So I need to build the game and then put it on my laptop because I don't have Bluetooth on my main station, so in order to connect two controllers, I'm gonna need my laptop.
How much money do I got? I got 17,932. Okay, when I get to 20,000, stop for today. How about that? That works, right? I think that works. So about like 2,000 and a few more left.
And for the first time in game development history, it actually works on the first try, which is absolutely amazing. So anyone can now join the lobby by moving their controller or their keyboard, and you will get the player ID of which position you joined in. So for example, if the keyboard is first, he's gonna get player 1, or if the controller is first, he's gonna get player 1. Now all we need to do is make it so you can go from the lobby to the actual game. But it's getting pretty late now, so I'm gonna go hit the sack and continue tomorrow. It's Thursday morning, I'm gonna keep working on the lobby and input system, and then hopefully finish up the broom and actually draw it so it's not just a white stick. But first off, I'm gonna work on the input system.
Welcome back, John Doe,
My input
from the
manager
YouTube
now
chat.
works way better, and I'm just more
How's it
happy with
going?
the code, and it's just way more generic. It's much easier to do things for me now, which is great. So I'm gonna take a break from coding now and just draw the broom and implement it into the game. I've quickly put a broom together in Photoshop inspired by Cohex and Google, and now let's put it into Unity.
Check how much I
I've
got
adjusted
now.
a few things just to make it a
18,116.
bit
Okay,
smoother so
got
you
it.
can actually fly it properly, and I think it's pretty good at
So
this
I think I'm
point.
gonna go to a
It might be
different
bit
level.
overpowered, but it's gonna be pretty
Let's
rare,
go to this
so I
one.
might just keep it really strong. It's a lot of fun to use as well, and I can implement some witch enemies maybe. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll probably do
Nice
that at
change
some
of
point.
scenery, right?
If I were to give the broom to an enemy now, I don't think much interesting would happen. He would probably just stand on the ground and kind of stab you with the broom, so a bit boring. But if I make a dedicated witch enemy, I can make it so they can actually use the broom properly, which I think would be a lot of fun. But that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go hit the gym and then hit the sack. finally Friday, and I want to keep working on the lobby system. We need to make it so you can go from the lobby to the actual game, and then you keep the color of the player that you had in the lobby in the actual game. And this is what it looks like for now. So you can join the lobby, and then when you start the game, you actually get into the map with the player that you chose in the lobby. Obviously, we need to make it a bit more interesting, since currently you just kind of pop out of thin air and appear in the world, and it looks a bit weird. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have the players run into the screen from the left side, and then when they're in the middle of the screen, the camera will focus on them, and you can start actually playing the map. I've done the implementation, and the players should now come running in from the left side of the map, which they are not doing because they're running into an invisible wall. That's fine. Okay, so I quickly fixed the bug, and everything should be working now. The invisible wall should be gone, and there we go. Everything works fine. Okay, this time for sure, all the invisible walls are gone. I'm 100% sure, so let's give it a shot and see how it is. So camera zooms in, our players are coming in, and there we go. You can now play the game. Everything is working fine. I'm happy with this. You're happy with this. If you're not happy with this, then you. Okay, so that's really all I had time for this week. This weekend I am going to be joining Ludum Dare, which is basically where you create a game in 48 hours. So you will definitely see a video on that unless I fail miserably, and then you will probably never even hear about the fact that I joined Ludum Dare. So hopefully everything goes fine. If not, then we'll just forget the whole thing happened. So I'll just be spending the rest of the day editing together this video. Massive shout out to my supporters on Patreon, especially NMU Gamer and Soapturtle. You're all amazing, thank you so very much for the support. I still have loads of fan art to show off because my Discord is absolutely filled with fan art, so if you want to submit your fan art, you can do so on my Discord, on Twitter, on Facebook. There are links in the description down below, so you can go ahead and check out and submit your fan art wherever you prefer. But with that being said, massive shout out to everyone who's done fan art. It's absolutely awesome to see, and I really appreciate it. Also, we hit 40,000 subscribers, which is ridiculous, so thank you all very much. I think that's all I had to say, so I want to thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Fuck, dude. It's 4 hours left, and I just had a blue screen, and it seems like some of the files are corrupt. Yeah, this is bad. It's currently 8 p.m. Ludum Dare starts in, I think, 7 hours at 3 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm just gonna get as much sleep as possible, and hopefully I'll wake up. That'd be good. It's 4 a.m. I just woke up. The theme should also be announced now, so I'm just gonna go check it out and see what it's all about. Your life is currency. I started off writing down all of my ideas on paper, which would be a lot easier if I actually had any ideas. After 2 hours of trying to come up with something, I finally gave up and settled on possibly the worst idea in Game Jam history. A square. No, seriously, that's it. A square with physics. I started my journey by making a new project in Unity. I made a player script, an actor script, and an enemy script. And then I put my master plan to life. Square. Finally, I can start doing something I actually know how to do.
I'm trying to see if there's any other levels where I pick up a gun immediately. I guess not, so I'll go back to here for one of the ones I've already been in. Nice to change the scenery every once in a while.
Got really weird, and nothing really worked out for me, so that's another hour wasted. So I've redesigned the gameplay a bit because I didn't quite like the jumping mechanic. So now it's more like a you just kind of jump around, and we're back to square one, which is just one square. It's literally square one. God, my choke's here. It's currently 9 a.m. and we've already wasted 5 hours. At this point, I was actually about to give up and go back to bed, but I've always been a bit stubborn, so I sat back down and started mashing my keyboard again. At this point, I wasn't really working towards a specific goal, I was just kind of writing code and taking shots in the dark. I've been coding for approximately 1 hour, and now we have 2 squares. Just kidding, we actually have a health bar, an enemy, a damage indicator, and triple jumping. I also threw together a jump particle effect with Unity's particle system, and now we need a sound effect.
Yet another instance of him saying the words Unity's particle system without the funny music and the special advertisement thing.
With it.
For Unity's
I've
part.
already made a sound manager, and as far as I understand, you're allowed to use code that you've already written. If you're not allowed to do this, then I guess I'm disqualified, so let's hope you're allowed to do that. And Ludum Dare actually encourages you to use this sound generator, SFXR, which can make a lot of different sounds. So you just kind of, select what sound you want. So I want a jump sound.
He's still using Windows 7 in this video, by the way. But I think he still uses Windows 7 in like his latest videos as well. I wonder if he switched by now while making his new game.
Some more sound effects now, just to
That's
kind of
funny.
get some more feel to the game. So yeah, but I'm gonna go eat some breakfast now because I'm pretty hungry, and just chill for like 5 minutes, and then I'll be back.
Oh, it's been 2 hours since the stream started, so I'm gonna go ahead and post a new question of the hour. Let me try and think of one. What was your suggestion, Nino, by the way? Before I write mine, I want to hear yours. I'll get back to doing this while I wait, I guess. Nothing? Okay. Alright, I'll just write mine then, I guess. Question of the hour, God, I had an idea. I have an idea. We'll do a variant of the previous one. What is your least favorite Danny video? Has to be after, has to be from after off the sticks lost focus, I guess. And that. Okay. All right. Because if I didn't say after off the sticks lost focus, then it'd obviously be one of his first videos, which aren't as high quality, right? For everybody, pretty much, if they've seen them. So that's why I said that way. Anyways.
Basically, what I have in mind is at the start of the level, you can buy upgrades for your health, and so you will spawn with less health, but you will also have upgrades. So you kind of have to choose: do you want a lot of health, or do you want a lot of upgrades but very little health? We need to work on the actual upgrades, since that's what ties the game to the Ludum Dare theme. So I wrote down all of the ideas that came to mind for the shop and got to work.
Check the money real quick. 18,000, almost 19,000. Nice.
First off, I worked a lot on improving the looks and feel of the game, and guess what? Now we have 3 squares. We also have some nice camera effects, new colors, camera movement, and death effects. Then I added a menu where you can actually buy weapons, and eventually got a restart menu in place as well. I set up a Trello list with everything that needed to be done, and yeah, good luck me. I decided to take a little break from programming and work on some music for the game instead. I quickly threw together a rough idea that definitely needed some more work, but after that I implemented a shotgun and a score system. Eventually I worked a bit more on the music again so I could actually put it into the game. To make the game more fun and interesting, I've implemented random map generation, so you get some diversity every time you play the game. There's even lava, which is square, and enemies can spawn too, so you can actually play the game now. It's currently 1 a.m. on Sunday. I've almost been programming for like 24 hours straight, so I'm gonna go to bed, hit the sack, and get some sleep, and I will continue off tomorrow, and hopefully we can finish the project before the time runs out. I think we have like 28 hours left, so not that much time, but we're gonna make the most of it and hopefully finish off. So that's the plan. It's currently 10 a.m. On Sunday, which means we have about 17 hours to go. Not a whole lot of time, but I think I should be able to get some sort of presentable product out in 17 hours. So let's get to work. I had a lot to do in a very short amount of time. My Trello list was still looking very ambitious, but I sorted it all by importance so I knew what to start off with first, which in this case was implementing more enemies and having them spawn increasingly so we actually get some gameplay. As for the enemies, I had some really basic ones in mind,
Check the
which were
shop.
the normal enemies,
19,200 exactly. So we got 800 left, and then I'll stop the stream for today.
And guess what?
Nice.
They were all square. Now that I had some basic gameplay, I had to work on the shop and the UI, since it looks like a toddler made it. First off, I made some basic graphics for the
I love how
so
Karlson always starts in a T pose.
and got them into my game.
Wait, hold on, let me. Like he always starts in a T pose. I found at the bottom of the screen. I found that funny.
Shop where you can buy weapons and upgrades using your HP. When you die, you get to the death screen where you can see your score and your high score. The game will also give you a demotivational quote when you die. With only about 10 hours left, that was definitely the most important feature I could have spent my time on. Priorities on point. So we have about 8 hours left until the competition ends. But I'm pretty happy that I've got all the UI almost sorted out. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, but it looks alright. So my list is still looking big as hell. This is all of the to-do things, and it's just a long list of stuff that I'm probably not even going to be able to finish, but I'll do my best. Yeah. Woo. One of the biggest issues with the gameplay right now was that enemies would spawn on top of you and you couldn't see it coming. So I worked on a little spawn effect that lets you know when an enemy is spawning, which made the gameplay much more fun and reliable. The game still felt a bit empty though, so I started working on some random elements. I settled on adding explosive barrels falling from the sky. These can be used to kill big chunks of enemies, but will also blow you up if you're too close to them. At this point, things were coming together really well, and I had plenty of time to add a lot of other features that I wanted to put in the game. Or so I thought. It's 4 hours left, and I just had a blue screen, and it seems like some of the files are corrupt. That's not very good. We have about 4 hours to hopefully try and somehow fix that, and yeah. I've managed to recover most of the project, but I still have some corrupted files. So I'm gonna have to rewrite some of the scripts. If you look here, for example, this script is just dead. It's just not there. Probably just gonna have to rewrite them, I think, because I don't know how to solve that. So, fuck.
Okay,
I finally fixed everything up.
So I just want to say real quick, for that part where he was just saying he got a blue screen and all his files got corrupted, I just want to say, like, I'm like I love Danny and I love his content, but I'm like relatively confident that that section of the video was done like for content and he didn't actually have a blue screen because like because the way Unity works, like there like your files wouldn't just get corrupted unless you're actively saving a specific file. Like if you're in your like your programming software and you save the project, save one specific file, and at that same time you get a blue screen, then you might corrupt like one or two files. But like, there's no way that that many files could get corrupted from like a single blue screen, as far as I know. So personally, I think he did that for content. But I mean, to be fair, that's just kind of how it goes on YouTube sometimes. So I can't really blame him that much, you know. I just wanted to point that out because I just find that kind of funny. Yeah, I'll go and continue the binging the video now.
About 2 hours, which is fine. It could have definitely been worse. At this point, I'm really starting.
By the way, nobody's answered the question of the hour yet, so if somebody wants to do that, they can in the chat, in the Twitch chat, or yeah, or I guess you can see what the question is down here, and you can answer it in the YouTube chat as well if you want.
We have triangles now. Then I worked on a new upgrade called explosive bullets, and as you may have guessed, it gives you explosive bullets. I also made a button to mute the music in case people don't want to hear that monstrosity of a song. 40 minutes to go and I was getting very stressed out at this point. Suddenly a million bugs and issues popped out of nowhere that made the game almost unplayable. Right now I was pretty sure I wasn't going to be able to fix everything before the deadline. But I couldn't give up at this point. I was so close, so I just kept on trying to fix the issues.
Alright, 300 left. You can do that.
With about 3 minutes left, I had just barely managed to stitch the game together with super glue and duct tape.
Sorry, you left your bat? Okay. Welcome back. I noticed the viewer count went down by 1, so glad you're back. But don't feel bad if you leave, it's completely fine. I completely get that. By the way, nobody's answered the question of the hour yet, so if you want to answer that now, you can.
And I have to say, I'm happy with the results. It could have definitely gone better, but I learned so many things, which I will definitely use for my next game jam. If you want to try out my game for free, there is a link in the description down below, and you can see if you can beat my high score, which is currently at 23,000 points. And
no idea. Alright. Fair enough.
If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more, then consider subscribing and liking, and if you didn't like it, then smash the dislike button. If you have any questions, you can join our growing Discord community where I usually hang out.
Too hard, it needs a nerf. Yeah, fair.
All of the links should be in the description down below. Also, before I go, massive shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon for their amazing support, allowing me to do this.
How about you're able to include Danny 2 videos? Just clarify it's from Danny 2, like his second channel or whatever.
Hi and welcome back to my devlog series. Today's Monday and it's going to be quite a busy week because I've got my first exam coming up next Monday. So I've been spending all of the day so far just reading and practicing my math, but I'm getting pretty hungry now, so I'm going to go make some lunch. And guess what? I learned how to crack eggs with one hand, which is pretty cool. Just kidding, I have no idea what I'm doing. Even though I'm absolutely terrible at cracking eggs, it didn't turn out too bad, and I had a good meal. And now it's finally time to get working on Off the Sticks. What I want to do now is just finish up the first stage and then start working on the actual castle stage. So I've set up a list with everything that needs to be done with the first stage to finish it off. And once I'm done with all of that, I can start working on the second stage. First off, I'm working on the very first NPC you are going to see when you play the first stage. The reason
Okay,
why
we
this is
have
complicated is because
about
unfortunately I have my
150
charger,
left, so maybe
so
we
I
should
can't
count
start.
maybe. Here, let me get like 8 more and then we can start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that might have been too much. I don't know. Okay. 50. Okay, so we have 149 left. So let's go ahead and do that. So wait, the next one will be 148, I think. Yeah, something like that. 148, 147, 146, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretend all of those numbers had 100 behind them, and now we have 100 left. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 30, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 80, fucking, not 80, not 89, 69, 69, so funny, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, uh, 40, 39, 30. I can't fucking count. 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I may have gone one over. Okay, so somehow I went 113 over. I have literally no idea how. I must have miscalculated something. Anyways, we're now at 20,000. So I think my goal is gonna be like roughly 10,000 a day because it's been 2 days so far, and I think we're on a good pace. So roughly 10,000 per day, and I can obviously spread that out a bit. Like if I can do more on one day and less on another day, right? If I have more time on one day. Um, I might start streaming again later today. I'm not sure. But yeah, we are what is that? Let's see. 500 divided by 20. We're 1/25th of the way there, everybody. We're doing it. So, yeah. See y'all in the next one, I guess. Yeah. See ya.